Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. Stay gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat.
She wants it balls deep. She need every inch of this dick to keep. Every time she stuck it and suck it, that's her daily treat. Boots flying off, panties down by her knees. She said, cowboy, fuck me harder till I can't breathe. Bounce on this coat till your knees go weak. Swallow every drop, girl, don't you leak. From your throat to your pussy, then a slide in your cheek. She don't want no halfway, she only wants it balls deep. She wants is my dick swinging like a bull on a string. Riding reverse cowgirl, moaning loud a beat. Clapping like a honky-tonk drum, smacking them cheeks. Bounce on this coat till your knees go weak. Swallow every drop, girl, don't you leak. From your throat to your pussy, then a slide in your cheek. She don't want no halfway, she only wants it balls deep. Shit her till I'm touching her soul. She don't say stop, she just begs go steep. Gagging on this dick while I'm pounding balls deep. Bounce on this coat till your knees go weak. Swallow every drop, girl, don't you leak. From your throat to your pussy, then I slide in your cheek. She don't want no halfway, she only wants it balls, balls deep.
I'm taking hallelujah. That's about everybody. We miss on the song a lot. Just make a man about it. This is called Tell Her Never Do.
If you handle your business right, I'ma promote your ass. You bitch out and try to kite, I'ma come smoke your ass. The shit that I'm giving you, they drawing blood to get. The fix be running through because they love the shit. So don't come with that, no one wouldn't buy it. The shit was cool. Niggas try to rob me, nobody was coming through. Snitches, I can't have that. Bitches, I can't have that. Riches, you can have that. Just bring me my cash back. Look, it's all gravy with me, go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me, you're big time. All I want is the G's with a trunk full of keys. A Benz on 20s, you got something you can lend me. Shit, boys ain't doing nothing for me for free. Can't put no trust in you boys, cause y'all be trying to run G. Cause I don't like dreaming about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Hey, now I'm on some shit again. Leave a hater stranded like Gilligan. Hundreds I'm considering, flexing for $1 million. Catch it, hater, I'm killing them. They spot, but I ain't feeling them. My jacket off appearing them. Some will say it's numerary partners in for Now they be flipping them. Some of these haters is trying to run G, so I be gifting them. They will do the same to me. Boys ain't no family. Shit is all a game to me, but nobody gon' handle me. 400 degrees, toting guns, running with me. No wonder we need more money one could receive. Play, I wanna deal with this Christ. I'ma put it open in this life. Never should I fuck with me right. Why you keep ducking me shy? I'ma knock your head off. Boy, tryna get to your fuck, tryna play it off. You made the beat, pussy so wise, you scared. If you mind your fucking business, then your life would be spared. I can't see it. Pussy try to make me out a bitch, I can't be it. I had this motherfucker crow with hitters like Free Nick. You probably can save yourself, but you can't save your neighbors. When my nine get to spinning around like a baseball player. Put on this potato on the end of my nine. Foolishness I entertain to keep these boys in line. Look, cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then I'ma be thugging behind a project building, smoking that Bobby with the ghetto children, plotting on the way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind a project building, smoking that Bobby with the ghetto children, plotting on the way that we can make $1 million. Ask some boy about me, bet them bitches know me. Man, know your head buster out that wild TC. I'm a young hitter. Look at what you done, hitter. You done made me mad. Now I'm gonna get my gun, hitter. Better watch your tongue, hitter. Cause I'm getting dumb, hitter. Kill one hitter to represent where I'm from, hitter. 3 things you don't ever do. Fuck with a man, exchange or his mama. You do that, you want drama. Fuck with a big timer for sure. You gon' see I'm out you. Which one of you boys want me? I'ma keep it real with you. You say you the man, I know I'm the man, and I'm ready to deal with you. I'm prepared for the toe tagging. Keep my Reebok strapped tight with my key ball sagging. Now I done rocked a couple of keys, and I done flipped that 2 times. I know I'm in a drought, and they gonna pursue mine. I got bills to pay, I can't be playing with you jokers. These youngsters something else, now you bout it, they'll provoke you. You can't understand how a hitter my age can hit the streets like the bustin' with the 12 gauge. But I don't like to dream about making no cheese in the future. Wanna see my fucking pockets OD. Until then I'ma be thugging behind the project. Fucking that title we can get up to.
Ma'am, I'm going to talk to you exactly how I'm talking to you now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome to the show. What it do, Rim? Yeah, we got sidetracked a little earlier by the Lene and me confrontation, but we're done with it. Bye, ma'am. I got a show to do. Goodbye. Always something, goddammit. It's always something. But no, so after I was watching KKC live earlier, and old Mary Ann popped up in the chat. And guess what she said? She said Lennon knew the check was fake. She said, I knew it was fake too, but we both roll with it. So she calling her and Lennon lies. She is trying to tear this nigga down there. Of course, nobody believes it because we just like, you would have said that shit on the show. You would have said this shit on your live, on your video the other day while you in his chat saying the shit. And she's in the person's chat who she been saying, Lennon won't say his name. And we're on the same level. And it just, yeah, it got ugly. And so, yeah, I'm going to stop her response from the other day. We still going to get to it. We got to like 30 minutes of the hour and 17 minutes. But yeah, we know she didn't show any receipt. So we got to get back on the original mission. How she came out here. Everything she came out here to say is under scrutiny, including the day she said she got the check from Umar. We want to listen to that thing too and just break all this shit down. What she said back then versus now. Now, okay, just here's one. We did the disclosure of Marianne. We listened to that one when she talked about the movie. This bitch got a shag Jerry because she got the Lionel Richie in this chant. We're gonna listen to the phone call from Dr. Umar Johnson and see what the hell that yields us.
Hi, everyone.
She really got the Lionel Richie going on. Now, the funniest shit in the world now. Now, I had said something about how when I noticed her on Lennon's channel presenting the chick, she had her titties out. I was like, she trying to thirst trap. It's actual. It's something that's seen all the time. It's seen so much. It happens so much. It's normal. But to hear KKC fell out with her because he criticized her dress is funny as shit. She got mad that this man told her she need to cover the fuck up. And it's funny as shit because he's a younger man too. But he hit her with the, you claim you believe in Jesus and all of that. He was like, well, shit, I'm coming to you as a Christian. This ain't you shouldn't be out here thirst trapping, ma'am. You out here trying to show these old ass titties to these men. We know what you got going on. That shit was hilarious. It was. We had went down a trip down memory lane. It hit me today just listening to him talk. He was like, I've been on this mother for 6 years. I was like, damn. I remember 2020, I was watching them. That's why I was like, I can remember him with all the music and wearing the mask and doing shit. Funny. But all right. That shit was funny to me. She got mad this man called her out about having them titties out. And not having a tripod either. I called her about that as well. You a fucking filmmaker and you don't got a tripod for an iPhone.
Hi, everyone.
Now, this bitch look like she could be related to Philly Field too, by the way.
This is Marianne. I'm jumping on here to do a quick video for you guys. I promise I'm not going to be long. I can't be long because I'm using my daughter's phone because I can't do the live on my phone and play the audio of Dr. Umar's message. Yes, family, he took the liberty and calling me today and had the audacity to leave a voice message. But before I get into that nitty gritty, because I know a lot of y'all like that nitty gritty.
Now, Umar left this message after she had been on Lennon's channel, I think, a couple. She had been on Lennon's channel at least once or twice. And I think, and this is after the movie had dropped. And when we listen to the voicemail, Umar gonna seem like he caught off guard. He bewildered.
I was clear in my last video. My channel is to promote my body of work. It's to promote the art. So I'm gonna talk about.
So if your channel is to promote your body of work and talk about the art, not the arts, the art, why is your channel a Umar Johnson channel? I'm taking Umar down. That's not promoting your work or talking about the arts. They're saying I'm taking Umar down. It's two totally different things. See, when you tried to promote yourself in the art, you found out didn't nobody want to hear this shit.
Matter is at hand first, and then I'll give you guys the nitty gritty at the end. Like I said, I'm not going to be long because she got a little attitude. I'm using her phone, family. I bought the phone every month. I pay for the phone, but you know, these kids, what can I say? And the reason I do the
why do we need to know your daughter had an attitude because you took her phone? Why do we need to know that?
Videos at night is because I do have a 9-to-5, and the queen cooks and she cleans. So after I'm done with dinner, I clean the kitchen. I like to.
All them photos on the wall is black and white. Damn.
I have a tidy kitchen, so in the morning I'm organized to hit the pans and start breakfast. Yeah, so I want to say thank you to all of you who took the time out to look at Gullah Moses. Yes, we got a lot of like and we got a lot of comment on it. So a lot of you.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You down to 4.36 thousand subs, 2 of them 1,000 and fell off.
Who are my subscriber who hasn't seen Gullah Moses, please take the time and look at it. Even if you're not into the spoken word, it's a beautiful poem. And then what I did, I incorporated the artist with his spoken word. I gave you a visual scene. I incorporated it in a scene. So I really like the way it turned out. I think it's beautiful. I think you guys will appreciate it. And some of you that are looking at this video, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe.
Girl, Gullah Moses got 950 views. All your Umar shit, 21,000 talking about Umar. The actual movie, 52,000. Awaken release date star Umar Johnson, 6,000. Toward Emotions, 301. Toward Emotions feature film, 514. A clip from Caleb featuring Brother Polite, 646. A small clip from Caleb, 161. Small clip from Awaken, 2.7K. Caleb trailer, 252. Y'all get the point here? When she don't talk about Umar, nobody watches, which means she's incentivized to keep talking about this nigga. But she said she wanted to talk about the art and her work on her shit. She want to promote her. But she sees that doesn't work, so she goes right back to talking about Umar.
Subscribe, like, and please leave a comment because he's been
Hello?
monitoring to see the feedback on how
And then
his work
she
is
how you got a dry
and also,
shade?
subscriber, I'm asking you all when you guys get a chance.
It looked like she got some dry ass crochet braids on top of her head.
Yeah, some of you have looked at Caleb and looked at Toward Emotion. Caleb is almost at 500 views, and Toward Emotion needs a little bit tad more. I'm asking you all, please take the time, look at the film, like, and then leave a comment. They work hard.
No, Timmy, no.
On these projects. I've only been on YouTube for 3 weeks, and you guys have embraced me. You guys have shown me a lot of love, and I am gonna feature them on my platform because I had a lot.
She got monetized in 3 weeks, man. I seen this shit happen. But it is, boy, I am thoroughly enjoying that. Lemonhead Lennon. I'm enjoying her taking you down through there because that's what you get for believing all these hoes. Like, you believe all women, like you the only nigga in 2026 that still say believe our women. We know these hoes be lying. You still the only nigga that say that. That's fine. Every chance she has gotten since this shit happened, she done threw you under the bus. Nigga, I know you didn't seen the clip I posted because I made sure I did a community post and I did. Do I believe it? No. But it's just the fact she had the unmitigated gall to come in the channel and say that shit today. She said, you knew the check was a lie. She just trying to say you didn't give a fuck. She trying to throw all your credibility out. And you got to eat that because you was thirsty for the content, not the check. You just was thirsty for Umar Johnson content. And this bitch is every time she gets, it's Lennon fault. It's Lennon fault. He knew he's cybersecurity. How come he ain't know? Cybersecurity, family. He knew the check was fake. We both knew the check was fake. Do I need to play? Did y'all hear the clip? I don't know if y'all heard the clip. Hold on. I'll play it. I'll play it. That shit was funny. Well, she actually didn't say it. She typed it. It was something she typed, but give me a second. Give me a second. I got to find it. Is it this one? Once I do a timestamp from his actual live, I don't have one. Hold on, I gotta take this down. Just in case y'all didn't see it. She came in. It was verified. It was her channel, and everybody was like, "I can't believe the length she is going to distance herself from this shit."
Oh, let me see. Let me get my chat down. Let's see. Marianne, where you at? Marianne, where you at, Marianne? I'm looking. Marianne, is that really you, Mary? I can find out if it's really you or not. Hold on. Oh, well, that's the real Marianne. Marianne says, Anna knew the check was fake. That's why there was hesitation on my part. When I was on the show, I told him, don't let.
It was hesitation on her part, but she the one that asked this nigga, you gonna show the check? And he was like, oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, man. It was hesitation on her part, but she asked him. As I'm saying, Lenny, we all know it's a damn lie, but you put yourself in this position by fucking with this woman in the first place. What we supposed to do? What we supposed to do, Lemonhead? We on your side, but at the same time, it's like, hope you learned your lesson, nigga. Cause she is doing her best to she doing her best to punish your reputation, to say you's a lying motherfucker. And actually, some people that believe it, they're like, I don't know now, because why in the fuck Lennon ain't tried to interview none of these other 40 survivors she claims she gave money to? It's 40 whole victims out there, but they only want to talk to Mary Ed. All right, cool. So I don't know, Lennon. I thought you may have been able to get away with this kind of scot-free, but I don't know. My comment section kind of lighten you up. I have noticed.
That's why there was hesitation on my part. When I was on the show, I told him, don't let that linger. I knew I got a real check. We both roll with it. This channel, KKC. Oh my God.
According to her, they both lied.
Woo, Mary. And I want you to be, I understand this is just my sense of humor, and I'm not being disrespectful, or I'm not trying to be disrespectful. So I'm asking, don't take what I'm saying as disrespect. But that's Mary quite contrary. And the reason why I say that is because you see these receipts right here that I have on the screen. This receipt comes from February 9th of 2021. Umar Johnson said he was sent $1,100 in fake money. April 20th of 2021, he was sent a fake check with the name from Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, paid to the order of Dr. Umar Infant Tuesday, $1 million. A lot of money. And fake.
If you're gonna provide a fake check, man, at least have a motherfucker look like that. Mary Ann, at least have a fake check like Umar had. Yo, shit, you ain't even try.
Check for fake school, dated school opening date. And then the last fake check that I have on record, December 12th of 2021, where he received a fake check in the amount of 1 cent. I bring this up, Mary Ann, because I could tell the people Umar Johnson had fake checks back in the day. And I can ask people to take my word for it and lean on my credibility. Or I could just show them the receipts as I tell my story.
So I say that like to say, sense, KKC.
If what you are claiming is true, that Lennon Honor knew, you would have to prove that after you received the real check, that he was still in agreement of passing this check off as the one and only.
And she can't do that. And somebody has said the other day, Lennon gonna have to be one of them niggas to air out all the text messages. I know that's not his style and all that, but these hoes will lie on you. That's why I had to keep my messages with Lene, because these hoes will lie. And she did. She lied by omission. So yeah, Lennon, I know you said you wasn't gonna respond no more. You took your live down, but she painted you in the corner. And then you did say, now if you had to go there on her, I think she calling your bluff, G. She is calling your bluff. That's all I'm saying.
Check. That's the only way you can make a statement like that stick, because anybody can throw ish against the wall, and sometimes ish will stick against the wall. But in this case, with what's going on in this story here, that's what the people would need to see. You got it wrong when you said YouTube is not a real place, because a lot of people take YouTube as a real space, a place where they can come and, unwind and let their head.
KKC, she knows it's a real place. This bitch was at her job on a live stream hollering at Lennon. She knows it became a real place when she said fuck that job and started hollering at him, and then acknowledged I might lose my job for this live stream. So she's very aware it's a real place. She's aware. It's so real. That's where she comes to try to take down Umar.
Down because of the stresses of life. Some people like the investigative part of YouTube, and this is part of that. And so people need receipts. Word of mouth, especially from newcomers, is not something that people are going to take. The same way I went to somebody else's chat and said, yes, Umar Johnson did have an online academy, if you will. He didn't hold it. He was just taking money for it. And here's the receipt for that. You can say these things, but you need receipts. And I get so mad when I have to say something and I don't have receipts. And I have to ask the people to lean on my credibility. But that is very far and wide. So that's a freebie.
Rim or
That's
anybody. Did y'all know Lene in there doing a 180 today? Like, oh my gosh, what she do now? This could be behind us, but now she acting like she disappointed in the lady. I'm just saying, the way she came up last night and tried to defend that shit, and then the way that this woman came out and blamed it on Lenny today, that's my theory. I can't prove it at all, but my theory is Lene is working with this bitch to try to fix it. Hence me telling Lenny the other day, you better watch out for this bitch too.
I know that if I allow you to come onto the panel to tell this story without having any more valid receipts, just like you had to turn your comments off, I would have to turn my comments off. And I provide a space where people can freely speak their mind. It's police because I have my chats filtered. But I don't want people to go any further in their emotions. It's time for people to start kind of withdrawing, because this has angered a lot of people, stressed a lot of people out, has raised a lot of blood pressure for no reason, Mary. And so this is just being for real. You see, you made the comment that we were pretty much par to one another, parallel, if you will, because I only had maybe 800 more or 500 more subscribers.
See, this is how you humbly pop your shit. He gave a history lesson. Like, bitch, I'm the godfather of this shit. Like, you fuck my like, fuck what my subscribers count say. Check my bank account when they ask this hit every month.
Subscribers than you did at the time, but you discredit the fact that I've been here for 6 years and I really wasn't growing a channel to big numbers. That wasn't the case, but I did make it possible for individuals like yourself to be able to come onto panels and tell their stories. I helped pave that way. I didn't create the full space and start exposing Umar Johnson. I didn't do that, but I'm one of the founding fathers, if you will. And so no, you. Nobody even in this space to lend an honor in information, man, no shade. We're not on each other's levels, and subscriber count doesn't determine that. Everybody has their own flavor, and the flavor that I bring to this whole Umar Johnson saga has often been imitated but never duplicated. So all I'm saying to you is that, one, you have to start providing receipts for anything you say. If you say the sky is blue, you got to provide receipts for that. I can go outside and see that
this man talking to Mary Ann like he her daddy. I like it.
Sky is blue, but coming from you because of what happened, you got to prove that. So if Lennon Honor knew this check was fake and he rolled with it, because that's a bold claim, and I don't need nothing like that coming out from my account without valid receipts. So thank you for coming to the show. You're more than welcome to be in the crowd. We ain't gonna do nothing. The members and the subscribers, they're not gonna do nothing crazy. They ain't gonna, hurt you. They're just gonna let you know how they feel about the story. And
did it stop? Oh yeah, I stopped the video. But what the hell? All right, okay. Now I gotta go back. Now we can get back to her whatever the fuck that video was she was just talking about. Fuck. That's gonna be weird now, cause fuck it. Come on, man.
A lot of producers who have already reached out to me after we dropped Awaken. They're not even from the greater Cleveland area. They reached out to me. I want them to reach out to some of the actors if you like what you see, because these actors, they go where
you done had producers reach out to you after the Awaken film, the film you ain't made no money off of.
And they're not even from the greater Cleveland area.
This bitch got the driest Jerry curl in the history of curls. What is her hair doing? I'm disappointed in y'all.
They reached out to me. I want them to reach out to some of the actors if you like what you see, because these actors, they go where the job is, where the money is. If you like what you see, please reach out to them, put them in a project. So I'm gonna share that platform with everybody that I've worked with.
All actors go where the man. I think anybody with a job goes where the money is, ma'am. That's never mind. Fuck this shit. Let's just let her talk.
When we're artists, A lot of us, we do have a 9 to 5, and usually the craft is our hobby or side hustle that, you know,
Nigga, can we get to the goddamn phone
getting them
call?
inspired to get on a higher professional level. So I ask, please, please, please support, support, support. I can't emphasize that enough. Okay, enough said about that. Today, my phone rang. And then to give you clarity, I have not taken him out of my contact. My phone rang and his face showed up. My
Man, you got a picture. Ooh, you had a picture saved with Umar on your phone? Cause most people, if you ain't got their contact, you got their contact saved without a picture. It just pop up with the initial and they name perhaps. This bitch says she had a picture of Umar pop up on her phone. Shit.
heart dropped. I did not
Never mind.
answer the call. I allow it to go to voicemail. I do not know why this man is calling me. It's still like mind-boggling to me. But I'm gonna send you a message, Dr. Umar. Please refrain from calling, refrain from texting. You and I are not friends.
Now wait a damn minute, ladies and gentlemen. This here is golden. This is 6 months ago. She tells, and then she tagged where she was at, which is Avon. Okay. I'm in a state of disbelief. I had here. So August 21st, 2025, she said, Umar, don't call me, don't text me. So why in the fuck was she on Lennon show calling him, talking about she talked to him? Don't call me, don't text me, but I can call you. I can tell Lennon, call Umar. I talk to the bitch. That's what you said. And then proceeded to tell us you talked to the nigga. Had a conversation with him. He admitted he gave you $68,000. But he can't call you, text you, but you can call and fuck with him. Y'all let a lunatic into the building. And this is why, Mary Ann, I told you, you might well just put this shit on private because a nigga like me is going to go back through it and pick it apart.
Sir, you and I had a business relationship that you betrayed, that went south. There's no salvaging that. There's no
Okay. I'll take that. He betrayed it. There's no salvaging. Family, there is no salvaging that relationship until you say you got a settlement check for me. Then you could be my friend. I could call you on other niggas' live streams and everything.
comeback with that. You have burned the bridge. There's no rebuild. So I really
I can make a shirt that you said you was gonna make, wear to school. I can wear one of them. I can spend my money on it and have your name, image, and likeness on my chest, on my channel.
understand. This is like the second time you reached out. He reached out the first time with the lady I said in my last video that I wasn't going to give her any credit. So this time, boldly, he called himself. Yes.
So Umar calling you on three-way with bitches on the phone. So wait, this the second time he contacted you. You told us you haven't taken him out your phone. So after the first unwanted contact, why didn't you just block him? I know bitches like you too, and it'd be the stupidest shit ever. I'm like, if you don't like this person and you don't want them to have contact with you, why in the fuck aren't they blocked? And y'all never have a legitimate reason for it. Other than y'all want these motherfuckers to be in contact with y'all, because anybody that I don't want to not talk to me, they can't reach me. They just can't. And it's set up that way on purpose.
Yes, sir. Don't call me. Ain't nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing. Okay. And then he made, before I get into.
Okay, so when he called you twice back in August, he wasn't trying to settle with you. In both of the phone conversations he had, when he called with the young lady and when he called and left his voicemail, he mentioned nothing about trying to settle with you. But a month later, all of a sudden he got $68,000 for you. He go from this voicemail that you played, like, what the hell happened? I didn't know it was like that, to I got $68,000 for you. All right. This rabbit hole
into
goes deep.
the audio. He made a video. When do we know Dr. Umar to make a video privately for selective few? He made a video, and I took notes, and I'm gonna read this to you guys.
We don't know what the fuck this nigga be doing. How he make a video privately for selected few, for a selected few? Like where he went on, he ain't got no YouTube channel, so where he went on members only. I know he does have a subscriber mode on IG, but you got to pay $10 for that. So what do you mean he made a private video? How do you know he made a private video? You don't want him talking to you, but you checking out everything this nigga got going on in his life.
Video. When do we know Dr. Umar to make a video privately for selective few? He made a video, and I took notes, and I'm gonna read this to you guys. Brothers and sisters, as you know, Sister Marianne has gone coon.
If he made the video privately, how the fuck do you have it? How did you get access to a video that he made private for a select few? I'm a detective. I'm a film writer. I'm a spoken word. I'm a playwright. I'm an author. I'm an actress. I do nursing. I do it all. I do an activist. I got the boots on the ground.
Brothers and sisters, as you know, Sister Marianne has gone coon. She has gotten on the bandwagon. It is season lynching Dr. Umar Johnson. Her and I worked on a project. There was no understanding. That's what I write. There was.
So this is what Umar said after you linked up with Lennon. He didn't just call you a coon just for no reason because you was out here, went on about your life. You were talking about him. This is the same shit Lene did. Lene sat down with Lennon at least 2 times before Umar responded, and both of you hoes act like this man don't have a right to respond to the shit y'all saying to him. What world do y'all live in? Just because y'all bleed once a month don't mean the nigga gotta take disrespect from y'all and ignore it. I'm sorry. That ain't the world we live in no more.
No understanding. I've decided to move on. She took a scene from the project that I made a movie with her to tarnish my relationship, my reputation. I'm sorry. Stop the rhetoric. Stop the rhetoric. Ain't nobody tarnish your reputation. I'm sorry. I get tongue twist. I have.
You tried to, ma'am. That's the whole thing that you did when you got on the internet and was talking shit about him. But how did you get this video though? How did you get this video that was private for a select audience? You still haven't answered that shit.
Caribbean parent, and my first language wasn't English, but I do speak 4 other language fluently. And when I say that, if I'm in that country where they speak that language, I can get you.
So she speak 4 languages now, right?
Tarnish your reputation. I'm sorry, I get tongue twist. I have Caribbean parent, and my first language wasn't English, but I do speak 4 other language fluently. And when I say that, if I'm in that country where they speak that language, I can get you to the airport. I could get in a restaurant. I can order comfortably.
What 4 languages do you speak, ma'am?
The meal. So yes, I speak 4 language fluently. So sometime if I get a tongue twist, please be patient with me. I'm sorry.
You don't get tongue twisted, bitch. You just don't know how to conjugate. You know nothing about conjugation or plurals. That's your main. You know about plurals and conjugation when you type. It's when you actually speak, which is the darndest thing. Because you write scripts and you know that S's belong on shit because you have to type it for other people. It's just that when you're speaking, you say, fuck that S. Fuck it. Like something is off about this woman. I can't put my hand on it. I'm gonna think of it, and when I think of it, it's a fucking character. It's not Patty Mayonnaise, but it's giving me Patty Mayonnaise vibes. It's some other fucking character. And when I think of it, ma'am, we all gonna die laughing together.
Back to topic at hand. So nobody's lynching you. You have collected money under the pretext you're going to give us a school to educate a young boy, which
the school, but again, I hate to have to be like, I hate to have to sound like I'm defending the nigga, but the school is there. It's just not open. You said he hasn't given y'all the school. He provided a building. It just ain't open. Again, he's a piece of shit for this because he don't spend none of his own money on the project. If he was putting his own money in the project, the motherfucker would probably be open by now. At least it would have some textbooks and desk in it, but he not fun. He gonna have the first ever school funded by the people. Everything funded by the people. So yeah, he at least got the he got the buildings. It ain't opened yet. So you can't the fact that he has the buildings, y'all can't say it's a scam because he said, I'm gonna buy some school buildings, I'm opening school. He bought it. He just ain't opened that motherfucker yet. But you can't say it's a scam because he got the building. Again, I hate to sound like I'm defending this nigga, but we have seen this nigga spend money that is donated to him to keep up these taxes and all that other shit. I don't know what renovations he's done, but I know yearly this motherfucker got to pay taxes. We know it was a big ass water bill he had to pay. With that shit there going, hell no, I ain't donating. I ain't never felt like donating a nigga. He inspired me when he was talking about grandma. That's how I heard of Umar when he was talking about the grandma ties money. Got her put out and shit of that nature. But I never was inspired enough to give this nigga one dime. Not at all. Thank you for the $5 cash app, sister. Thank you for, hold on. Let me get my drops. But yeah, your lawsuit too early. You ain't gave us no school, but anybody look at that like, ma'am, he has the buildings. We can't make this nigga, even though he keeps saying it's gonna open every year. We can't actually make him open that motherfucker because he's still working on it. But the buildings are there. He took your money and he did what he said he was gonna do. He got a building. Do he have a textbook? No. Do he have a meatball in that motherfucker? No. Do he have a staff? No. We don't even know if this nigga got light covers for all that shit. But you can't say he ain't gave y'all no school. It just ain't open. But thank you for the $5 cash app.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the cash app. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sir.
Okay, back to dry S curl.
Has not come to fruition. So now you're trying to put that on me. Don't put that on me, sir. Do not put that on me. Okay? You have damaged your own relationship. It wasn't Marianne Lorient who damaged your relationship. And then how many of you know?
I just got an email that says she looked like a Raggedy Ann, dog. I kind of see that.
To make a video privately for select few. And in that video I made for you guys, I even emphasized, I said he was humble. I didn't say he was rude. I didn't say he was disrespectful. I said he was humble when he asked me not to release Awaken. I told him no. When it was time to release Awaken theatrically, you turned your back. Don't call me telling me you're going through a difficult time to hold off on releasing the movie. I told him no. I said,
wait. So wait. The bad thing Umar Johnson said to you was, "Hey, sister, I'm going through a hard time." Don't not put the movie out. Don't put it at, like, I ain't telling you not to put it out at all. I'm just asking, could you hold off on it a little bit? And she said no, and that ruined the relationship. So you didn't care that he fuck with him so much. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I was gonna say she fucked with him so much that you couldn't do the echo. You got to tab open. Every time I say something, you echo. But yet you fuck with him so much that you couldn't help him out when he was going through a hard time. All right, cool. Got it. Go ahead, Andre. I figure out what's going on.
Nah, yeah. The thing is, I heard that The whole situation went down because come to the viewing, the viewing of it, and he wanted to do his own independent viewing. He wanted her to send him a copy. He wanted a digital copy so he could review it. She said no, they wanted to do a grand opening viewing in Cleveland or whatever at a theater. And he was
Yeah,
like, nah, you can't show none of unless I see it. I got to
yeah,
approve it.
and that's a normal
you know,
request, ain't it?
uh,
Ain't that a normal
ah,
request? If I'm the star
not
of the
really.
movie, it's an independent film. I'm the nigga who's the
Uh,
main attraction. Can I see the finished product? I don't think that's unreasonable.
I tend to have a different opinion. If you ain't financing the project, then all the creative, and financial stuff. That's just like with any other movie theater. Let's say MGM or whatever. If they pay Denzel to do a movie,
And
then
Denzel
Denzel
don't like how it turned out. He ain't got to do the promo shit. He like, fuck this
he ain't,
promo shit. I'm gonna
he
just
ain't
take
got to
my
do the
money.
promo. He ain't got to do the
That's what
promo, but they
Umar
could.
did. And
I'm
remember
saying,
that,
but they could chop it up. They
ain't
could
that
chop
what
it up and
happened
make
with
trailers out of
Monique
it.
and them? Remember that's what happened with Monique and them. She got paid to do that damn movie. They wanted her to do press shit, and she was like, "Fuck no, y'all got to pay me for this shit."
That's okay.
Umar was
That's
like,
cool.
"Okay."
But
Umar wasn't
but the
trying to
thing
do it.
is,
Umar was
but the
gonna do the
thing
press run.
is,
He just wanted to see it and approve of it. He wanted to make
look
sure
at.
he didn't
I
look
hear what
bad.
you. Hey, I hear what you saying. But the thing was, Umar, and this is my opinion. This how I feel about it. This is, I mean, and I'm gonna use one of my situations. Like for instance, when my mom passed away, my aunt decided she wanted to come in, try to make all the plans. Me and my sister was growing, and we was like, look, you can say what you want to say, but if you ain't got no finances and you ain't contributing no tips to the pot, you don't get no credit for no plans. We ain't gonna adjust and add one thing just to benefit you unless you financing it. So I
I
understand.
get it.
I, I understand what you're
I get it.
saying,
And so
but
that's
he
where
don't have
Lene
to
was.
show up.
Not Lene. Mary Ann was in a position where, okay, if I don't let him see the movie, he not gonna help me promote it. I need this nigga to help me promote it so that people can watch it and I can get maximum dollars off of it. And she chose not to.
I'm
I mean, she
saying,
didn't. She
but
didn't have
she
to,
could have
but he
still
didn't have. He
look
didn't
at
have to do.
she's
He didn't have to show up for the movie release or do none of the other subsequent shit if she ain't want to let him see the end of it. He did his part by shooting the movie. Promote that
true
bitch
that.
without me then. So
True that. She had already made the
why she act like
trailer.
he did something so wrong?
Dude, what I'm saying is I peeped game on Umar. This is how I felt about Umar whole situation. I felt like Umar was gonna try to backdoor her the same way he was trying to backdoor Tariq. Give me a digital copy so I can sit here and bootleg it and I can sell my own shit. That's what he tried to do to Tariq. And I think that's what he tried to do to her. And then he tried to flex and say, look, because I don't have a contract, you can't release this. Because I haven't contractually agreed for you to use my likeness and make money off of it. Now,
Is that a
there
shrewd bit?
he had
Is that
that
wrong or is that a shrewd business deal? Because we got a
no,
thing in
no,
music called the
that right
360
there.
deal. Is it
Look at that
wrong
right there
for
is legit.
understand the 360 deal or is it a shrewd business deal?
No, that right there is legit. If that was his grounds to say, look, you can't release it because I haven't signed my contract, that's stupidity on her part because that nigga would have never went in front of that damn camera. I would have
Exactly.
not wasted one damn second of film time on him unless he signed on the dotted line.
I would have sent the contract with the script.
Now, to me, regardless, the shit was whack as hell.
Why do y'all keep saying? Am I the only one who? Again, I don't like this nigga. The movie was watchable. It wasn't the
No, the
worst
movie
fucking
was
movie you ever seen.
no. That shit was whack. It was corny. It
So
was
is
it
it
was
whack?
bad.
Okay, let me
It
ask
was
you a question.
fucking
Then is it a overall whack production or are Umar's parts whack? Because
everything.
everybody in the movie, all the acting was corny to me, but again, it was watchable.
No, it wasn't watchable. It was
Did you watch it?
corny. Yes.
Did you watch it to the
Yes.
end? Did you watch it
I
to the
watched
end?
all I watched all 104 minutes of it. When he
What
got his
nigga is
corny
watching
ass
it
out
in?
the car. No, no,
It's
no, no, no.
watchable.
I
If
watched
you
no, no,
watched
no.
it to the end,
When
it's
you
watchable.
no,
How many
look
movies
here.
have you cut
No, no, no.
off 10 minutes in and like, I'm not watching this bullshit?
Yeah, and there's tons of movies. No, I watched it because I wanted to see how bad it was.
It was
Now,
watchable.
that is something that's no. You can, in order for you to make a critique, you can't watch a movie for 10 minutes and say,
Man.
"Oh man, that movie was a horrible movie." Not
I do it
as a
every
whole,
day. Every
not
day,
as a
10
whole.
minutes in, I'm
But
like, fuck this shit.
but
I can't watch this. It's boring.
what a movie that I say is watchable, meaning that hey, I can watch it multiple times and not want to kill my damn self. That
No,
movie
it's a
right there,
classic.
I have no inclination. No, it ain't no classic. I have no
We
inclination
need a
to watch.
poll in the. I don't even know how to do a fucking poll. I don't know how to do this shit. But just tell me, did y'all like the movie? Yes or no? Did you like the movie?
Hey,
I can't believe I'm
have them
in the
put
minority
ones in
on
the chat.
this.
This what you do. Instead of doing a poll, this how you do a poll. One, if they like it. Two, if they don't like it.
They can
Point
just say
blank. They can
yes or
put it in
no
the chat.
too.
I'm saying,
I
well,
can't
yeah, okay, yes
believe
or no.
y'all didn't like the film.
Yeah, that film was absolutely horrible.
Yo, what the fuck?
It was absolutely horrible.
I bet all you niggas didn't watch some bullshit Tyler Perry stuff that wasn't watchable.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you about the Tyler Perry stuff. I don't pay to watch it. I'm not going to a theater, and I'm not going to a doggone
Damn, we got garbage,
auditorium.
trash. All
Yeah, that shit
y'all
was
know
fake.
y'all watched that goddamn movie.
Watching it and liking it, you can watch it to critique it. Look at how many since what evil, how many bullshit ass movies they done watch.
They got paid to do it though.
I understand that. I understand that.
Dre,
But
all I'm saying is 7
this
minutes
was for
into
we
7
had to
minutes
watch it
into
for
Awaken.
context. This is research. Awaken was for entertainment. This was for research purposes only.
I'm
You know
just
what I'm
saying,
saying?
7 minutes into Awaken, you could have been like, man, I'm not finna watch this
Hey,
bullshit. And you stayed around for 57 more minutes?
hey, I don't go in chats and go up on panels to talk about no damn awakening. But as far I mean not awakening. As far as like the other thing, but I go up on chats to talk about awakening. I don't know why the hell I thought you was talking about taking, but no, I don't know. But this shit here, I go up on panels to talk about this shit here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in chats about how it's like,
Hell no. All
but
y'all that
yo,
watched that
this
movie to the end, y'all lying. Cause I know y'all done seen some movies before y'all done cut off. Cause it was that
yeah.
bad. He's like, I'm not gonna watch
Hey,
this shit.
for research purposes, my dude, I'm telling you,
I cut off
we had to
Mike
see how
Epps'
bad
last comedy special because it wasn't funny to me.
after he done hyped up the movie, man, I'm starting, this is gonna be the blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit, getting out at the end, throwing his head, hey, I gotta get out and look at this school. Hey, we made it. Mama, we made it. And he bought, nigga, please sit your ass down. Shit, he acted better on the shit they cut and left on the floor when he was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Shit, they should have did hey, release that shit. I might have watched it. Come on, man. But yo, this what I'm gonna say, and I got to go order me some food, and I might come up in a little bit. But dude, why you ain't spit fire at Lene, man?
Because I wasn't on my show. I roasted her on my panel. I have to know how to behave when I'm in public. When I'm over other people's houses, I can't be acting a fool unless it's my cousin. Now I can cut off over my cousin's house.
All right, I'm fucking with you right now because I respect that KKC when she jumped up on the panel. How that happened was she didn't know who I was. She was on the panel and her and Making Changes going back and forth about the lawsuits and stuff, this, that, and the third. And he was trying to say it's financial. You know what I'm saying? If they try to get him on fraud, she was like, they got cases on him for all other stuff. That just ain't that. He was like, yeah, and he was basically trying to tell her, look, you saying don't tell him what's going on because he could change up. But what's done and
It's
established
done. It don't
is
matter if
his
you
taxes and
change it.
stuff like that. It was like you can change up, but if you done did tax fraud, that's it. If you
Yeah, if
done
you done
did this,
broke the
that, and
law,
the third,
you done
it's
broke the
it.
law. They don't give a fuck that you a law-abiding citizen now, nigga. We got you breaking
Thank
the
you.
law.
So she was like, nah, that's one of her biggest gripes with Mary. Don't go public and tell stuff because then he'll change up. Okay, but whatever he did in the past, he could change it up, but it's still a history of what he did up to that point.
But
So
like what
I jumped on.
last night, she had to point out. Let's not forget he under federal investigation. That
Oh,
motherfucker,
she loved that
he gonna be under investigation till he die, ain't it?
till he died.
God
But
damn.
yeah, so I came up on the panel and was like, look, the exact same thing she did y'all, but let me explain. Y'all don't understand it. I came up and I was like, look, I'm in the chat. Y'all going back and forth. KKC, you ain't stopping this shit. No, what he's saying is what's etched in stone is etched in stone, and they can get him for the past stuff if he change up and start doing right. She was like, well, I don't need you to tell me what's going on. I don't need you to break it down. I'm like, well, everybody else need it broken down because apparently y'all bickering back and forth and they coming to no agreement. She was like, well, who is this? Who is that? I can't see your name. I said, Andre X. Freeman. Oh, I ain't got the same shit she did to you. Oh, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. I was like, okay, cool. I ain't got to say nothing to you. Because you was on that show with that dude, whatever his name is, Trade Money, to whatever his name is.
They
And you
always
was,
act like they don't know my name, but they say that
hey,
motherfucker, don't they?
and she was like, yeah, you was on there and y'all was calling me all kind of B's and H's and all this and all that. All I said, look here. I said, don't take it there if you don't want to take that. But if you want to take it there, we can take it there. But I'm trying not to take it there. I got quiet. I calmed myself down and got quiet. Let her go off. Yeah, you was just saying it, saying it. Da, da, da. And I was like, finally, I said, after a few seconds, I told KKC, yo, are you going to give me time to respond? Because if I'm being quiet and let her get off, don't say, okay, when she get done, all right, that's enough of that. Nah,
Ask
bro.
me that
Give me
again.
a
I'm finna
chance.
give you the Lennon answer. Ask me that question again. I'm gonna give you the Lennon answer.
Ask you what question? Why you what?
Why I ain't go off on her?
Oh, that's beyond the scope.
No, I'm saying ask me again. I'm gonna give you the Lennon answer when you ask. You just asked me the same question you just asked. Why I ain't go
Oh,
off on her?
why did you not go off on Lene last night?
I was playing chess, not checkers, and I wanted to show men that you don't let a woman get you out of character like this. You don't lose your emotion, sir. You just hold it in for about 8 hours, and then you roast that bitch the next morning. That's all.
Hey, like he say, that's beyond the scope. That ain't what I'm focused on. That's beyond the scope.
He pick and
But yeah,
choose what the scope is, but this ain't about lemon. The only thing I'm fucking with Lemonhead Lennon on tonight is this bitch is trying to slander the fuck out of him, and he kind of deserve it because he trusted this bitch. That's what you get for trusting these hoes. They'll get you every
hey,
time.
he went on that whole saving chicks from Umar, being Captain Saver Joe, and he got on there and just every woman came forward. He was just going. Episode 8, episode 9, episode 10, just kept going and going and going and going. And it caught up to him. He just let them, and and this is what I want to know. And I've asked jokers, I've gone
Hey,
into their
Lene, I
chat.
know you in the bushes. How you doing?
I asked them, why do they let this chick just grab the mic and run? She gets on. She did it on Lennon. She got on Lennon's show and she talked for 4 hours about her sexcapades and her hoisms. She got on everybody's show. She gets on the panel and nobody takes control of this chick. They let her run their show and run her mouth about all her sexcapades. This woman laid down with Umar. She supported him. She was a ride or die. She tried to be Captain Saver Joe. She wanted to be his woman, wanted to be the one to get him right on the straight and narrow. And when he gave her his ass to kiss, she wanted to go at him. She a scorned woman. Why are these people so punkish to question her? Why do they let them on their panels and just let her spit that bullshit?
Well,
Like
for the
you said,
views and for the
she's
views
scorned.
and for the money.
But that's
You
some
know,
punk
nigga,
ass
we
shit.
love drama.
Fuck that. If you go, cause see, some of the people they want to sit here and go scorch earth against Umar, and I hate Umar with a passion. But god damn it, if just like Lennon say, If I bring Umar here, I'm gonna pay him $5,000 for 4 hours, and he gonna have to be straight, and he gonna have to be honest. Damn it, this woman right here was a Umar supporter, die hard, giving up the booty, bragging about it, and you don't give her not nary damn bit of pushback. And there's quite a few other things. Damn near every other place she done went up on did the same damn thing. I mean, you can cut for the views, but I mean, god damn. If you about anything, if you about your damn, a damn grain of salt, ask a question. What changed your mind? Why you were scorned? If you just sit there and let her take over your channel and spit that bullshit, what that say about you?
Yeah. Well, he talked. Well, not necessarily. Well, yeah, she was incorporated in it, but now we were just talking about we were talking about Marianne and Lene and Lennon, all of it, but we weren't just necessarily focusing on her. But he asked me why I didn't do what I normally do when I ran into her last night, and I was just saying because it wasn't my platform. I had just met these people. I couldn't go up there and show my ass the first time on the panel. I could not.
Hey, the shit. I understand. I bit my tongue too.
Over it. Like remember I told you, what did I tell you when you told me she was upset? I said, man, tell that lady
that wacko. Like I'm trying to
ass over, we can talk. I'm cool. I ain't got no issue. It's the shit content to me, so I moved the fuck on. But now she kept playing with me last night. When I apologized, I be serious too. So when she still gave me that negative energy, I took it like a champ. But I knew I was gonna get her this morning.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop down. I gotta order me something to eat, and I might come back up in a few if you still on.
All right. Well,
later.
I'm gonna be here for at least a couple hours.
Okay, I might come back up.
Prayer from, because that's the type of person I am. You understand? And then for him to tell them I took a scene out of the movie to tarnish his repetition. Okay, I can't say it. You guys are making me nervous. No, stop. If you guys go back and look at the scene, and then this is so funny. I had this discussion with other filmmakers that reached out to me that are not from the greater Cleveland area. They're asking me why there is not consistency in the love scene. I'm gonna break it down to you guys. And when y'all go back and look, you're gonna go, oh my God, Marianne. When you guys
people are asking you why there isn't consistency in the love scene, and the love scene was 22 seconds.
See the love scene, he's laying on top of her. He had the tank top shirt. That was in the script. Okay, he was so excited after we cut. So what movie we filmed?
Remember, she tried to tell us Umar wanted to take his shirt off, and we was like, that nigga wasn't gonna let them titties hang. Yeah, on the tank top. We knew Umar was not gonna do no shirtless scene.
By frame, and then the editor put it all together, and it's like a smooth run. So after the first frame was filmed, we're going to the second frame. He was so excited because he got on top of that little young girl. So excited.
See, and this is where I was on her ass. Like, what do you mean, young girl? Was she an adult? Was she an adult? If she was an adult, stop all that young girl shit. Because you know when people hear that, they think that she's a fucking minor. You know what the fuck you doing. That shit ain't cool.
I'm not taking off his shirt. I slide with that. I allow him to take off the shirt. He wanted, I'm going to raise my voice. He wanted to remove his boxer shirt.
He ain't take off no shirt, though, because he had on a motherfucking tank top. How is that taking off a shirt? Or you actually meant a shirt, a button-up, a polo, a t-shirt. He took that off and still had on a tank top. Umar didn't want to take his shirt off, but he wanted to take his boxers off. All right.
And to get under that sheet with that little princess with just his draw. Cut it out.
With a little princess. This is a grown-ass woman, but she's called her a little girl, a young woman, a young lady, and a little princess. This is a grown-ass woman that she's describing, though. Why would she be making her sound like she's underage if she didn't have no ulterior motives? It's a nice fucking piano if there's a piano.
The rhetoric. Talk about I'm
Is this your friend house where y'all shot the movie scene at or yours? Because we don't trust nothing you say at this point.
Tarnishing your reputation. Ain't nobody tarnishing your reputation. Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, you're saying you okay, okay, if you're not trying to tarnish his reputation, who gives a fuck if he wanted to take his boxes off in a lovemaking scene? Why did the world need to know that? If you're not trying to tarnish his reputation. Well, why are you talking about he had a bag and chicken livers in his goddamn bag? I mean, he had a gun and chicken livers in his bag. Why you tell us that? And an unk that you didn't even know what it was. You from the conscious community, you don't even know what the fuck an unk is. But why did we need to know what was in his bag? Why you have a members only live talking about introducing to you Umar's bag? Why? If you're not trying to tarnish his reputation. Again, it's fuck Umar, but y'all hoes is going to, if there's any chance of an actual movement taking this nigga down, it's hoes like you and Lene that's going to fuck it up. Because y'all just some scorned ass bitches. And it's funny. I heard Rim said that Lene and the content stripper are the only ones that then came out and had receipts on them. So out of all these bitches he didn't fuck, it's only been 2 of them to come to the end. He the same ain't shit nigga. He's gonna be terrible with all the bitches, but only 2 of them have come out and had something to say. That's not bad odds right there. He's supposed to be a whoremonger and he using all these women and taking advantage of them. How come it's only 2 of them talking? And then a bitch who shot a movie for him because she wanted to do some clout shit, and then he had a simple request. Let me see the goddamn video. Let me see this shit before you put it out. I still got a reputation to uphold. Let me see it. No, okay, well, fine. I'm not gonna do the promotional shit. That I don't think that was bad either. You ain't want to budge, he ain't want to budge. Y'all went y'all separate ways. But it seems like you were more upset about him not showing up to the movie premiere and doing other promotional duties than he was that you didn't give to him. Because you say he tried to stop you from putting it out, but you put the movie out. You say he tried to sue you for $500,000 and take your house, yet we ain't got no documentation of him suing you at all.
Right now, he came to Ohio with 2 filthy little bags, and he had a gut bag, filthy. Can you imagine what his underwear looked like? Can you just imagine?
You're not trying to ruin his reputation. You're not trying to tarnish his reputation, but he came to Cleveland with 2 bags. But keep in mind, he was only there for 3 days. I don't know how much luggage he needed for a 3-day trip, but he came with 2 bags, raggedy bags. But I ain't trying to tarnish his reputation, though.
Filthy. Can you imagine what his underwear looked like? Can you just imagine? So I put my foot.
And she's upset that he did a private video for a select few. And then in another video, he told these people when somebody said, "You're not going to discuss Mary Ann," and he was like, "I ain't talking about her." You got upset about that. Have y'all noticed? She keeps saying he won't say my name because she wants him to. She wants this nigga's attention.
Down. Oh my God, don't taunt the dog, please. So I put my foot down. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my God. Your English was correct there.
Imagine? So I put my foot down. Oh my God, don't taunt the dog, please. So I put my foot.
Don't taunt the dog, please. Because your baby sitting there watching you do the shit. Your baby want her goddamn phone. She don't give a fuck about none of this shit you talking about.
Down. I'm sorry, guys. I have one of mine that taunt the dog. Get him all excited. I put my foot down and I told him, "No, you're not taking your boxers short."
Could y'all imagine this being y'all mama? I'm just saying. Could y'all imagine this little Smurf lady here being y'all guardian. I'd run away.
Off. No. How many of you know he makes private video? He can't even come at.
We don't even know if you telling the truth. How did you get a private video, bitch? Like the whole part of the video being private is can't nobody see the motherfucker except for who you sent it to. How did you get it? Man, you look really weird right here. You look like Alf.
Me publicly with a video. And then on my content session for my subscriber, if you want to see it, like and subscribe. I'm gonna put the letter from the attorney. Matter of fact, I'm posting it tonight with the picture of his attorney.
Y'all see? See what I'm saying? Back then, she said she was coming out, she was posting shit with attorneys, pictures of attorneys and all that shit, and y'all let this bitch slide. I'm a visitor in the Umar Johnson sector. I'm from the mukbang T sector. I'm just visiting right now. I'm been in a couple corners. But y'all let this bitch slide through without showing receipts 6 months ago. And then and I guess the receipt she did come up with was the fake check in November, and it slid through the cracks. Look at her though. Oh, Rob Snyder looking at bitch.
This ain't no defaming nobody. You serve me.
Pauly Shore looking at bitch.
Try to sue me. I went and I lawyered up. You have to pay a retainer fee to get attorneys. And then you guys vanish like Genie when we say.
Who got to get a retainer? I thought you had your lawyers paid up and you ain't had to get no retainer, cause you got it like that.
If you want to see it, like and subscribe. I'm gonna put the letter from the attorney. Matter of fact, I'm posting it tonight with the picture of his attorney. This ain't no.
All I'm saying, 7 days ago, when this check issue was brought up, this is before the check. She said, "I'm gonna put up Umar attorney name and paperwork." We ain't got none of that. She claimed she sent it to Lynn, and Lynn was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can get that one. I don't know." Well, yeah, we still don't know Umar attorney's name. We don't know.
Defaming nobody. You serve me. Try to sue me. I went and I lawyered up.
You don't try to sue anyone, ma'am. You either sue them and win, you sue them and you lose, or it's settled. It ain't no try. You didn't lose any money. It never went inside the courtroom. So how did he try to sue you? Now, if you said he threatened legal action, I don't put that past Umar. He feel like because he got a name that's intimidating enough. Now, I will not say you lie about him threatening legal action, but threatening legal action is just like me coming on here saying, "Bitch, I'm gonna sue you." It don't mean nothing until I actually do it.
You have to pay a retainer fee to get attorneys. And then you guys vanish like Genie. Nobody. You serve me. Try to sue me. I went and I lawyered up. You have to pay a retainer fee to get attorneys. And then you guys vanish like Genie.
Like, this is 6 months ago. She said she had to pay a retainer. Like that in August, she telling us about how she had to pay a retainer, and then in September when this shit happened. But I guess she learned her lesson from whenever Umar tried to sue her. I guess in 2023 before the movie came out, and from that moment on, she ain't never had to pay a retainer again. Cause she told us when I got this settlement check, I already had the lawyer. They was already paid up because I get them a little something every month. So if something happened, they there.
When we say meet me in court, if I was gullible and naive, fee to get attorneys, and then you guys vanish like Genie when we say meet me in court.
Okay, so if they vanish like a genie when you said meet me in court, he did not try to sue you, you stupid ass bitch. You did not get sued because they didn't go to court. Even if the lawsuit was filed and you said they didn't show up to court, you would have won. It would have been thrown out by default. So there still was no harm, no foul, other than you paid a retainer. But he ain't tell you to do that. You paid it. But that's what you get for going through that nigga bag. Karma came back and got your ass. You went through his bag and he made you spend retainer fee money on a lawyer for nothing. Even swap ain't no swindle.
If I was gullible and naive and went with a scare tactic, I would have run to the bank and wrote a check.
Wrote a check for what? Because you said they told you to give them a figure. And if they liked it, if they didn't like the figure, then they would sue. And you said go to court. And that was that. They didn't sue you. You didn't have to hire, man, you didn't have to hire an attorney until you actually got a service that you're being sued. That's when you hire an attorney, not before, just because people say all the time, I'm gonna sue you and never follow through. But you too old not to know this shit.
Like I told you guys, he met his match. He literally met his match. 4'11", Haitian American. You met your match. That's that Dessalines blood in me. Don't call me.
So you some kin to John Jacques Dessalines? Hey man, I'm saying, never mind. That Dessalines blood couldn't get you to not change the script and not get restraining orders put on you, huh? You just dishonored the Dessalines name by coming out here telling this bullshit ass lie.
Umar, don't text me. Stay out of my face.
She got some white woman lips.
I have nothing to say or deal with you. You're toxic, sir. And any of you who are watching this.
Again, it's the same bitch that called Umar 7 days ago on Lennon's platform. He can't call her, but she could call him whenever. She could say, we're going to wake this nigga up.
Who are in the mental health field, reach out to him. Something is going on with him. He's like a train wreck. He's like deteriorating right in front of our eyes.
Is this not, but I'm not trying to tarnish his reputation though. And I'm like KKC, man, bitch, it's been 6 months and you would not get a trapper. Like, I'm sure you ain't all that equipment you got. You ain't got nothing you could prop your goddamn phone up on. Her arm tied in the motherfucker. 4'11", Haitian. And 4'11" with a shag. Chicken nugget face ass bitch.
Thing I have to say, I saw some of the one that responded. They're like, no one kind of like backed me. The response were like, well, that's sad. She's airing out family laundry. You know, I'm airing out family laundry. She's part of the community. She getting on YouTube and tearing down the leader. No. I have to air it out, brothers and sisters.
Okay, so you are trying to tarnish his reputation. No, I have to air it out. Why you didn't air it out in 2023, bitch? 2023 should have been the year you aired it out. When the dry, well, I can't say dry now. I'm starting to sound like the people. The movie was watchable. Was it the greatest movie I ever saw? No. Would I watch it again? No. But for the time I was there, I watched the whole movie and I cut shit off all the time. I ain't cut that off. I probably watched it more because Umar was in it than any goddamn thing. But the script was okay. You could follow it. You could see the Umar was a player. He had a lot of shit going on in his life. You could tell that. I don't remember his mama being in the movie at all. But yeah, I could just see the most of the plot was him hooking up with hoes. him handling business at the school, him hooking up with hoes. That was the movie. How y'all ain't like that?
So no one else is fall victim. And then what breaks my heart, and a lot of you, stop it. This ain't airing our family. Those who are
You're not a
non-conscious,
victim, ma'am. You brought this nigga to speak 3 times. And in the times that you brought him to speak, he had them buildings acquired and he had paint days. And I want to say the most disgusting thing I saw this nigga do was when he was on live cleaning them shit ass toilets, talking about how the contractors just been no running water. And they was just putting shit on top of shit. That shit was so nasty how he was just slanging shit everywhere trying to clean it up. Like, oh man. Like, this nigga has no clue. He trying, but this is terrible. This shit was so nasty.
still family. They're still family. What breaks my heart, we have too many of you in the community that are a leader and then scandalous and falling at the wayside. Stop. We need transparency. Because one thing I noticed in a lot of my comments, they're like, for someone who didn't give a lot of transparency, how you dishing out cash to him? And then that's one thing in the comment unconscious community. When we embrace one that is kind of like in the leadership role, we don't ask for a lot of accountability. And where outside the community, I make sure I get accountability, but you know, I'm not going to make excuse. Yes, okay, I contributed. I'm not the only one. A lot of us got suckered by him. And he talking about,
and a lot of us did not get suckered by him. A lot of us didn't get suckered and shoot movies for him.
like, I'm tarnishing. Nobody tarnishing nothing. You tarnish your own reputation. Stop playing. Stop the rhetoric. Well, anyway, enough of that. I want to say thank you to all of you who supported Bella Moses. Thank you, all of you who already looked at Caleb and Toy Emotion. Before
she thought she was finna be famous.
Before I drop Rachel's Identity, I want to bring all 3 of those content to 500 views. Just 500. I'm not even asking for a lot. So I'm asking you, please, let's support not only me, but those who are part of those projects. Beautiful projects. Because
man, fuck them people. We don't know them.
I'm happy you all have seen Awaken, but I think Awaken kind of casts a shadow on the rest of the work that are on the page. So please take time out and
yeah, you know why? Because we don't know the people in the other movie. The only reason people cared about Awaken, ma'am, is because you had Umar Johnson in it. That's it. We didn't give a fuck about none of them other people. We didn't give a fuck about you. Ma'am, I ain't heard nobody say they watched Caleb. I done heard people say that Brother Polite was in it and you shot a movie with him. I ain't heard one person say they watched that motherfucker. You just seen a whole bunch of people say, well, I at least saw Awaken. I ain't like it. It was some bullshit. We ain't got no opinion on Caleb because we ain't seen it. Don't care. Brother Polite in jail for fucking with kids. We don't want to go watch that shit.
You know, give it a chance. All right, so I know this is what y'all waiting for. My daughter's probably having a seizure up there because I got her phone, because I can't do a video and play the audio. So I'm gonna play it for you guys and then I'm gonna chime in. Here we go. Hold on.
You could have recorded it from your damn phone. I mean, from your computer. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
You just sent me the voicemail, woman?
I'm gonna play it again.
You just sent me to voicemail, woman. You just sent me the voicemail, woman. That's the Umar is harassing me joint. Keep in mind, he called her after she done been on Lennon's show once or twice talking about him.
One.
You just sent me the voicemail, woman?
Yes, Dr. Umar, I sent you the voicemail. I am not your friend, sir. Our relationship was strictly business. Strictly business. And I want you guys who are looking at this video, I have never met one-on-one with him. Every time that I interact with him, during the law.
And again, it's funny that Umar can't call her or it's harassment, but she can call this nigga on Umar on Lennon's show. She could call him. We heard the phone ringing. We didn't hear his voice, but she said we finna call him, and we then subsequently heard the phone ring. But he can't call you though. All right. All righty, Mary. Turtle Land.
Prolonged time of you. I'm talking about for a long time. I was never alone with him. The only thing is I spoke to him alone on phone. We exchanged.
We don't care. I hope he cuss you out for telling us you rambled through his bag.
When we deal in business, strictly business. Don't call here talking about you send me the voicemail, woman. Yes, you're going to
Brittany, strictly Brittany. You said y'all had a great relationship though. Everything was cool at the end of the shooting. No, there was nothing. All the hardships he put you through on the set was fine when y'all wrapped up shooting. Now she acting tough.
a voicemail. I'm not your friend. I am not your friend. Don't call my phone. You should be embarrassed to call my phone. You should be embarrassed.
What?
And the reason I'm playing that is because of that little video he made. 22
Hold
of
up,
us
y'all.
sent me that video. That little video you made. Now explain to them why it's on my phone.
Notice
I'm such a coon. I'm just
Umar didn't apologize. He ain't say nothing about no settlement. He ain't nothing. You sent me the voicemail, woman. You sent me the voicemail. He talking like, I can't believe she ain't fucking talking to me. But then you called him. Because remember, voicemails like this is what made you say you was going to file a restraining order on him. So I don't know how you thought it was okay in your brain after you done told police this nigga harassing you that you thought it would be cool to call this nigga on a live in front of 4,000 people.
I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Why are you on my phone? Do not call me. Okay, enough of that. I gave you guys the nitty gritty. Please, everybody. Dullah Moses, I wanted to have.
Fuck Gullah Moses and you, ma'am. Back, okay. We done with that one. We got to go through these videos, family. Let me fuck with you. Let me get you a notification and then take it back. Let me just fuck with you because I'm petty. They don't call me the petty goat for nothing. All right, which video? Getting what I need for my presentation, family. She put that 17-second shit on members only and presented nothing. This lady is the Haitian Umar. Can y'all hear that music? Let me know. Because this young nigga is wilding. Cut this shit down if y'all can hear it. If y'all can't hear it, it's just bothering me then. And I'll deal with it. Announcements. I don't know if I want to hear that. That's probably got something to do with the Awaken premiere. I'm good on that. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about her announcements. It ain't nothing good. Okay, here's the one I remember doing. Now, when I heard this video and seen her sitting in that car, I said, this bitch is crazy. And I had officially checked out. What is
to
the
give
date
you
on this?
a background about it. And then on Marianne channel, we're not going to shame. We're not going to do that because
Umar, I went to the authorities because you left me a voicemail and said you hung up on me, woman. I'm King Infatunde. Okay, now she tagged it Ohio instead of Avon. September 11th, Dr. Umar checkmate. I went to the authorities, checkmate. He ain't get locked up. She ain't get no goddamn restraining order. So what the fuck was the checkmate exactly? Seriously, what was the checkmate? Oh, maybe her going to the authority. Maybe this is why he sent her the check. because he was scared that her restraining order that got denied was gonna get, I don't know. Oh, did y'all say y'all could hear this young nigga? Can y'all hear any noise in my background? Let's see. Nope, nobody answered. Okay, cool.
Hello, this is Marianne. Good morning. I look a little disheveled this morning, a little tired. I work on.
I look a little disheveled, but I'ma still talk to y'all anyway. My hands are gonna forever be out forward because I ain't got no tripod. Now you can't even prop that motherfucker up in the car. Like I have to buy a new tripod damn near every other month because I be losing them motherfuckers. Or I go places that be like, you can't bring them in, and I just have to throw them away and order another one. You ain't got one? Okay, good. Yeah, I ain't got a
third shift.
rain on my son
Once I
parade.
left work this morning, I went straight to the Avon police station. I wanted to get a restraint on Dr. Umar, but I wasn't successful to get a restraint on him. But
you look like a drug addict right here, man. You look like you just went to a movie casting to be the crackhead. Are these your scrubs? That what you look like in your uniform?
And once I left work this morning, I went straight to the Avon police station. I wanted to get a restraint on Dr. Umar, but I was
a restraining what? Like, you know, the other part of it is restraining order. Notice she didn't go to the headquarters police on this one. She went to the Avon Police Department, which is totally different from the headquarters police where Patrick Bishop worked. Two different things. Avon Police and headquarters police, the two different things. You know, the headquarters is where it go down.
wasn't successful to get a restraint on him, but I was able to follow report. So you guys are probably saying, Marianne, what transpired where you're getting off work and you had to go to the police station instead of going home, you know, after a 8-hour shift, regrouping, resting, and to get up and start the rest of your day? Well, let me tell you guys what transpired.
Hey,
as most of you know,
wait, shut up, woman. Hey, I don't know no work. I don't know no nurses that work 8-hour shifts. I could be wrong, but I don't know no nurses that work 8-hour shifts. I thought it was all 12 or nothing, but I could be ignorant. But I don't know no nurses that got 8-hour shifts. I just don't.
So the ball is rolling because we're in the process of making of Awaken. You know, to show behind the scene the 3 days of hell that I had to endure to make Awaken a reality.
You didn't have to endure anything, ma'am. You could have said, fuck this shit, nigga. Take your regular ass back to Philadelphia. Fuck you and this movie. You had that option, but you decided to put yourself through hell. Whose fault is that? You put yourself through hell and you ain't had no contract signed. But then you got this gray-haired granny out here telling us how you supposed to be this smart businesswoman. And you didn't even have the contract signed before you hit record on your motherfucking camera.
And I salute everyone who was part of that project. That's probably one of the biggest challenge as a filmmaker I ever had. So I created, they have this thing where you can have members only channel. Well, members only on the channel, and they pay to get exclusive video. Like if you're not a paying member, you don't have access to the video. So I said I gave Awaken for free. When we bring this,
Okay, and I also heard this. I had to look at y'all people in the Umar Johnson sector and say, because I remember this vividly. This bitch gonna say Umar John her membership. She doesn't know, she's new to YouTube, so she doesn't know that people troll like that. She don't know how to go check and see when that channel was created or none of that. She literally had no proof that was Umar. And this old bitch got on here and told y'all she went to the police station to file a restraining order. And 19,000 of you motherfuckers watched this shit and cheered it on. And y'all wonder why she kept lying. Because y'all watched the shit and cheered it on. It didn't matter what the fuck she said. It's just because she was saying it about Umar. Y'all ate the shit up. And the numbers show it. When you go to her channel, if it's about Umar, y'all ate it up. If it's about anything else, y'all didn't give a fuck. So why? Of course she gonna talk about that. Of course she gonna make up lies to stay in the goddamn spotlight. That's the only reason y'all paying attention to her. Same thing with you, Lene. Without Umar, nobody gives a fuck about you, ma'am. What's your business courses and shit you be talking about be doing? Nothing. You're nobody without Umar. Same way with this woman. Without Umar, nobody would know you motherfuckers. I sat there and heard you say, all y'all do is speculate, and we got secondhand, we got firsthand information. Y'all don't have information on much. You was around this nigga for 3 days shooting a movie, and then you brought him to Cleveland 3 more times. So I would say you had 6 days with this nigga. Personal experience, my ass. You speculate on this motherfucker about shit he do. You ain't around. You don't fucking know. You repeat the same shit you heard Lennon and Lene say, but you trying to point your finger at everybody else. What kind of woman?
new movie, you know, everybody's paying for it. I'm not giving this one for free. So, and I'm constantly playing around with the channel, learning the different feature. So I set up a feature where you had level 1 and level 2. And I said, level 1 will be like little exclusive thing, probably, you know, that's probably where I'll conduct my live chat. And then level 2 will be every time I have a feature film, I'm going to continue doing theatrical release. But when I'll retire it on YouTube.
When was the last time she released a movie?
When it
When
comes on
was
YouTube.
the last time she reached a movie? I mean, did a movie. I'm going to do theatrical releases on my, man, I'm telling you, your membership has dried up, bitch. You'll see next month. Hey, you can go to your YouTube studio right now and see how many members you get. They're dropping like flies. I don't know how many you have, but I know you can notice they drop. Just like you seen that sub counting drop.
YouTube.
But on the plus hand, since you are in the center of a controversy, your views haven't been affected. But I think we didn't caught on after you done told us like 4 videos in a row, you gonna present the evidence and you haven't. We didn't finally caught the picture. We didn't got to this. You ain't gonna do nothing. We not just is, we know you lied to us, but we actually want to see some receipts. At this point, I ain't gonna keep reviewing you telling no goddamn lie. But we done heard the story 3 motherfucking times. Shut the fuck up, or like show paper. Shut up, or what is this shit? Put up or shut up. Source up or shut up. Show your sources. Shut the fuck up. It's real simple.
My paying members are the one who's going to have access to the feature film. So I created those. Level 1, level 2. Now, YouTube has this thing to give you notification, like how the video is trending, or hey,
because none of us on YouTube know this. We don't know this at all.
Just like when they gave me a notification, hey, you have met the requirement, your channel can now monetize. Like they give you a notification. So I got a notification. I got a member, a paying member. I'm like, paying member? I haven't even posted a video for members only.
Why is that shocking? You cut the monetization on to allow people to sign up as members. You did this without creating any content, and you didn't think anybody was going to sign up. You thought they was going to wait until you had the content to do it, even though you put it out. But y'all let her slide with this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I typed in the chat and laughed and said, ain't nobody going to tell her that that's probably not Umar. Yeah, I laughed because it's a new person mistake. And this bitch told y'all she went to the police. I can change my name to Umar Johnson right now in my chat. And she said that. We all know Umar ain't had no goddamn YouTube channel. Never seen this nigga on YouTube in the chat. But he showed up in her members only. He showed up in her members only to do what? The movie already been put out. He know what the behind the scenes look like because he was there. So I mean, what was this purpose for joining your members only?
So as the content creator, you can see who your paying members are. Family. Lord and behold, I click and Umar is on my channel as a
Lord and behold. It's lo and behold, ma'am.
Paying members are. Family. Lord and behold, I click and Umar is on my channel as a paying. This Negro is doing the utmost. You hear me? The utmost. So I'm like, why? Why on earth do you want to?
Even if Umar paid to join your membership, how is that doing the most? He bought a membership. He ain't leave no comment. He just bought a membership. And y'all let this crazy bitch live. After she said she went to the authorities, a couple videos later, as we can see from her page, then came the Umar gave me a check.
He's not just a YouTube channel subscriber. He is a paying member on my channel. So I said, you know what? Enough is enough. When I get off here, I'm going to go and get a restraining order on him. This man is calling me. Now
I've gotten one phone call and a voicemail, and he subscribed to my YouTube channel. She expects us to believe she went into a police station and said, sir, this man has come to my YouTube channel, which is a public platform. He ain't said nothing to me. He just subscribed to my channel and paid for my membership. That's all he did. I'm going to get a restraining order for that. And y'all listen to this crazy bitch. Community, y'all got to look at y'allself and be like, why did we let her get away with this? Is the chat still up? I know she cut the chat off on most of the shit. Is the chat still up on this motherfucker? No, it's not. The transcript is up. The chat is not. Yep, because this is, the chat is gone. It's gone.
a paying member on my channel. This is just too bizarre. So when I got to the station, they had me sit, and a sergeant came out, and he was like, hey, what's going on? I said, I want to have a restraining order on Umar Johnson, and I gave his government name, Jermaine Schumacher. And he's like, well, what's going on? I said, I'm getting phone calls that I don't want phone call from him. And I said, I can play, it's on my.
And the officer said, have you blocked him, ma'am? No, I haven't blocked him. I still got his picture up.
phone. He's like, all right, play the
How many phone calls have you received? Well, he called me once with this other woman on the phone, and the second time I sent him a voicemail.
message. I played the
That's a real pattern of harassment there.
message. He's like, doesn't sound like he's threatening you. I said, yeah, but I don't want the phone call. He's like, okay, you don't want the phone call. This is someone you knew that you gave your number to. Block him. That's what we would suggest. If the phone call were threatened, but he's not threatening you. He said, hey, you send me the voicemail. Okay. I said, well, I'm a YouTube creator, and he's on my channel.
I'm a public figure. I'm a YouTube creator, and he on my channel. Can't prove any of this stuff. You can prove he called you twice. You can't prove that's him on your channel.
He's a paying member, and I don't even have an exclusive video for member. And they're like,
Y'all listen to this dumb bitch. Y'all actually listen to this as if Umar did something wrong. He's so evil. He must be stopped now. How dare he subscribe to her members only, even though she can't prove it. Did she ever show y'all a picture of the notification she got from YouTube saying this nigga subscribed to her channel? I did not watch this whole video. As y'all can see, it stopped right here. This is where I stopped at 8 minutes in, because I realized the bitch was crazy. And I was like, wait, so you just gonna believe that Umar Johnson walked into your channel and bought a membership? And I've been around long enough to know this nigga ain't got no YouTube channel. He don't troll like that. But cool, y'all let this shit slide. Look at the derangedness in this bitch's face. Black people, we gotta do better. We accept anybody with a sob story.
it's YouTube. He's paying member. He really hasn't done nothing for YouTube to kick him out, and nothing as the law that's threatened to you. If you don't like it, remove him from your channel. You have that power to remove him from your channel. And I said, well, you know what? Him lurking around, it's becoming unnerving for me. I don't like it. And
how is he lurking around on a YouTube channel? It's a public platform. How is he lurking around? Lurking around on a channel.
he's like, yeah, we understand that, but he's not breaking the law. He's like, but what I can do for you, you're allowed to make a report. If something would develop further, we'll have the report and we can piggyback on that. So I was a little disappointed. I'm like, okay, well, at least on report, I'm letting them know his presence is
his presence on my members only, where I ain't got no content, is making me uncomfortable. Let's not forget though, she went to all these extremes. How many months ago was that? In September. 5 months ago, she went to all them extremes, and then she ended up calling this nigga last week on a live.
It's making me uncomfortable. Now you all saying, oh, Marianne, you so dramatic. You could have gone home, girl.
She's the police told you to block this nigga. So his number shouldn't even been in your phone because you deleted the contact. You blocked him. You was able to call this nigga like that. So you never took the police's advice and blocked him? Cool.
To go to the police station. But you know what? I'm going to share a story with you guys so you guys can understand how conniving and sneaky he is. And this is not to shame this young lady.
I'll go another story.
But I'm not going to give you guys her name so y'all don't go Googling this woman. We're going to call her Barbie. Barbie was a young woman that I mentor. Okay? I've taken her to some conscious event. I took her to church too. Okay? I've taken her to some conscious event. And she saw other leaders, but I took her to a few of Umar's event. And the
did she put an S on Umar's? She won't put an S on friend. She won't put an S on leaders. but she put a S on Umar's.
She saw other leader, but I took her to a few of Umar's event.
Yeah, she in fact said she put an S on Umar's, but all the words before that needed an S, she just said fuck it.
Young woman that I mentor. Okay? I've taken her to some conscious event. I took her to church too.
Conscious event.
Okay? I've taken her to some conscious event. And she saw other leader, but I took her to a few of Umar's event, and the friendship was apparently developed between the two of them, which.
So you got jealous that this bitch like Umar. You took her to some events with Umar, and what do you mean conscious event? Like unless y'all were like, bitch, was you traveling to go see Umar? Other than the 3 times you brought him to Cleveland, was you traveling to go see this nigga?
I didn't have knowledge of that friendship blossoming. But to give.
Why did you have to have? See, I'm just what I'm saying. Why do you care? You said you and Umar just had a business relationship. So why in the fuck do you care if he fucking your homegirl or not? I didn't know. So that means Umar didn't tell you the relationship was blossoming, nor did your homegirl. What's the problem?
Event, and the friendship was apparently developed between the two of them, which I didn't have knowledge of that friendship blossoming. But to give you a background about it, and then on Marianne channel.
Family, y'all got to take this L as a community. Like all y'all got to take this L as a community because y'all knew this shit didn't sound right, and y'all still pushed this woman into getting money and fame. All this shit back then was bullshit. We heard the voicemail. We ain't got no proof of the phone call of him calling with the girl. We don't even have a proof that Umar Johnson subscribed to her membership. That's the easiest thing in the world to do is take a screenshot of that notification and post it. Nope. You got to take her word for it. She ain't even show the police where he joined her membership. They just had to take her word for it too.
No, we're not going to shame. We're not going to do that because he, without sin, cast the first stone. We all are sinners.
Keep in mind, she came out talking about this nigga first. She threw the first stone. And when he reach out, because he see her on his object, I'm like, damn, I ain't know what the hell happened. And again, his response don't sound like no nigga that tried to sue you to stop you from putting the movie out and a nigga that tried to take your house in them voicemails. He don't say, a nigga that done tried to sue you like, all right, bitch, lawsuit back on. You playing with me? You over there on this fuck nigga channel? All right. Not, hey, what the fuck happened? Like, what did I do to you? I'm just saying. It's still fuck Umar. But y'all let a liar in the door. She done clouded up y'all mission.
Saved by grace. So we're not going to shame her. No, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I condone her behavior, but we're not going to shame her. So let me give you guys the story. So a friendship was lost, I didn't know. But Barbie has a husband and they have a child. Beautiful little man. Beautiful, handsome little man. Handsome. She's an adorable child. Now, there was issues. They had their little up and down. And you know, anybody who's married, anybody who has a relationship.
So you mad at this grown man and grown woman because she cheated on her husband. She cheated on her husband and you mad at her and Umar. Well, I'm glad I can make you laugh, real God. The community made her popular. This was not just a one-person thing. This one is a lot of people that gave this woman the time of day. He ain't watched her video 19,000 times.
You know, sometimes relationship comes with its fair challenges. Okay, so there is issue. A friendship was blossomed with Dr. Umar, and this
The
girl,
movie was
instead of going to
trash,
her
had
mother's
no
shoulder to
flow.
cry, instead of going
They
to her
still
girlfriend
talking
and
about
cry,
the movie.
instead of going to someone who was mentoring you and cry, she decided to cry on Umar Johnson's shoulder. And this man seized that opportunity and finagled his way in and took advantage in an affair.
How is he different from how is he different from any other man? Hell, I had a scandal a couple years ago on this motherfucker where I was talking to a married woman. That it happens. That's what the fuck men do. We do it sometimes. Women do it as well. Like she partook in it. No matter what she was going through, if she didn't want to fuck this nigga, she wouldn't have fucked him. It's my fault that this woman fucked him because he took advantage of her. She wanted to fuck him to get back at her husband, but it's Umar's fault. How is everything Umar's goddamn? Like, it seems like whenever Umar has the interaction with another human being, they never are held accountable for the choices they make. He always makes the choice for them, and he the bad guys. This nigga God.
Affair happened. Now, the husband learned of the affair. I don't remember all the detail exactly how he learned of the affair. This caused commotion in the marriage.
But why is you telling your friend business though? This is something she should tell. You ain't know about the relationship, but you know that she got caught. You like to get notice how she got a whole bunch of stories about bitches Umar was fucking and they was never her. So we got her friend that she introduced to Umar that Umar fucked. The one that was in room 130 that he put out because she probably wasn't gonna fuck, but she liked the nigga enough to come to his room. And then whoever else you said he was flirting with on the set. There's like 3 different bitches that he done flirted with and not you.
And he confronted her with the affair. There was a scuffle, a fight,
It was
a really bad fight where 911 was called.
So it's Umar's fault that the woman cheated and her husband whooped her. That's Umar's fault, not her fault, because he raped her, so she couldn't consent. This shit is crazy. Man, that wig done seen better days.
Euclid Police Department from the city of Euclid was called. Euclid Police Department from...
Now, go on, give us the date for when Euclid Police Department was called so we could figure out exactly who the fuck your friend is and her husband. Just give us the date. Oh, it had to be it had to have been in 2023, maybe. At least 20. Well, I don't know before or after the move. Who knows? Go on, give us some dates.
From the city of Euclid was called. When the police arrived, he beat her. I'm keeping it real with y'all. He beat her. But
as he should have. She cheated. Don't men get smacked by that gal when they get caught cheating? Don't they come up and smack them across the face? She deserved her ass whooped. She got caught.
African American, our bruise don't show up right away like our Caucasian.
Oh, he whooped her ass, but he hid it. He beat. Now, beating has its own definition. How do you not see evidence of a beating? I don't give a fuck how black you are. If a nigga hit you in your motherfucking eye, that bitch is gonna swell. It's gonna get dark under the bottom. On the side, a nigga hit you in your nose, that motherfucker gonna bleed. So he beat her, but he ain't bruise her. Y'all let this bitch in the door. Hey, Lene, I'm done with you, Lene. Your segment of my shit is over with. But hey, I know you mad in the motherfucker. I know you are. Should have left well enough alone.
Partners. From her side of the story, his story, both of their stories are different. But I believe her side because he's a stronger party. She couldn't really overpower him like that.
Both of their stories are different, but I believe her. I don't know the truth though, but I believe her.
Her side of the story, he had a misstep, and then there's a glass sliding door. He tripped, misstepped, like tripped over it, and then the glass, the thing broke. He got cuts. Blood was everywhere.
He tripped over a sliding glass door. She didn't cut him, family. He slipped on a glass door. He done lived in that house his whole month for a long time. I can't say his whole life. He done lived in that house long time. Probably never slipped and cut himself before on them sliding doors, but he did that day. She don't want to believe her friend cut her husband. And that's probably why he beat the fuck out of him.
Have to go to emergency room. He did get stitches. Okay, so when the police arrived to the residence, he was bleeding. He was injured. He wasn't dying, but yes, he was injured. So they're like, okay, you're getting arrested.
He wasn't dying, but he did need stitches.
He was the victim in the eyes of the law. And then when the police arrived, the ambulance arrived as well to take him. Oh, my battery's dying.
Yo,
I'm sorry, my battery is low. Like I said, I worked all night. So I'm gonna go fast before this phone die on me. So the police arrived to take her and the ambulance to take him, and the police had him call his mother. His mother arrived with his sister to retrieve the child. She called her mom, but by the time her mother got to the house, she was gone with the cop. He was gone in the ambulance, and the mother and the sister took the baby. You know,
what?
By the time her mother got to the house, she was gone with the cop. He was gone in the ambulance, and the mother.
So by the time, according to her, they called the mama to come get the kids. By the time the mama pulled up, the ambulance and the police said, fuck them kids. They left them there by themselves, and they transported him to the hospital and her to jail. Even though they knew she was on the way, they said, fuck them kids. Got it.
Mother and the sister took the baby. You know, I think
that the baby,
by the time her mother got to the house, had him call his mother. So I'm going to go fast before this phone die on me. So the police arrived to take her and the ambulance to take him, and the police had him call his mother. His mother arrived with his sister to retrieve the child. She called her mom, but by the time her mother got to the house, she was gone with the cop.
Okay, because I was confused. Okay, his mama, the police had the husband call his mom, and they came and got the baby, and the woman also called her mother, but by the time her mother got there, everybody was gone. Okay, gotcha. I don't want to lie on you, old lady. I don't.
He was gone in the ambulance, and the mother and the sister took the baby. You know, I think from recollection.
The mother, wait, now I'm confused again. The mother and the sister took the baby, but I thought his parents had already came and got the kids. Who got the kids? Was it her folks or his? I'm confused again. Let me try to listen to this shit one more time.
Had him call his mother. His mother arrived with his sister to retrieve the child.
Okay, his mother and sister came to retrieve the child. So the husband, mama and sister got the kids. Okay, cool.
Called her mom, but by the time her mother got to the house, she was gone with the cop. He was gone in the ambulance, and the mother and the sister took the baby.
Okay, the mother and sister, gotcha.
You know, I think from recollection served me right. The child was dropped off with the sister or something, but I know one or two parties went to the hospital because he had to get stitches. I know that for a fact. So
So who's the second party that had to go to the hospital? Because you said her bruising didn't show up right then, and that's why she went to jail.
we went to court.
But this Umar fault how though? I'm just still trying to find out how this is Umar fault.
This was the Euclid Municipal Court. This is public record. And I
It's public record, but you said you ain't gonna give us no names because you ain't want us Googling these people.
even got a report from the court reporter. You can get that. I paid $100 for it. Everything that was uttered in the courtroom or in the report. When we got to court, mother crying in the courtroom uncontrollably, very upset because her baby about to catch a case. His brother, his wife, he trying to like plead, like give her a charge. Like he was like filing charges. It was just bad. So
man, wasn't nobody finna do life about this. The most you could get for domestic violence, 1129 in all fucking 50 states. Some states it's felony, some misdemeanor, but all punishable by 1129. Stop it.
when they call
First charge, you fucking get probation, anger management class, and shit of that nature. Diversion, community service.
number Barbie, because we're calling her Barbie, I got up with her and we went to stand. It's like a little pulpit in the center of the courtroom. She was standing and I was standing there. So the judge like
It's like a pulpit.
can you identify yourself, please? I said, Mary Ann Lorient. And he's like, and you are? I said, I'm her advocate. And he's like, I don't understand. She needs an attorney. I said, yes, this is not her trial. This is like, you know how you got to go, they set a date and they tell you the charge that you're going to be charged with. And then
So in other words, you didn't need to stand up with that woman and go to the podium. It's not a pulpit, you stupid bitch. It's a podium. You're not a lawyer, so why in the fuck did you go to the podium when they called her name? Family and friends are supposed to stay their ass seated if they're there to support somebody. Fuck you doing going up there to about, yes, I'm Mary Ann Lawrence and I'm her advocate. And it sounds like you're talking about an arraignment that's going on and you and that motherfucker talking about I'm an advocate. Why in the fuck are you even at court anyway? So it's okay to support your friend who cheated on her husband, but other people can't support their friends who do fucked up shit. All right, I see the rules we playing by.
I said, I'm the one who posed bail because when her mother called me, I'm the one who went with her mom and I posed bail. So I'm coming to get my money. Okay, because in order for you to get that bail money, we had to show up to court. So
yeah, I've never known a nigga ever to get their bail money back. That's the urban motherfucking legend. You don't get no goddamn money back. I don't give a fuck if you got it, quit it. You ain't getting no goddamn money back. It's an urban legend.
So and the husband was in the courtroom too. So I told the judge, I posed bail. I have my receipt here. And then there was a police officer on the right side of the judge. He left, came down, got the paid receipt from me and handed it to the judge. And the judge was like, okay, for her hearing, she has to show up with her attorney. I said, yes, we have an attorney. TJ, again, was her attorney because TJ does
these folks still are not to like, this judge is not having this conversation with you. He told you to go sit your black ass down when you said you weren't an attorney. When he asked who the fuck you were and you said, I'm her advocate, he told you to politely go sit your ass back down. He did not have any more words with you. Because you're not on the fucking case. And he needs to know how this woman pleads.
these pro books. See, I'm an activist. I help young ladies that get caught up in some stuff and you don't want to have them get case and we help them. That's like part of my activist in the black community.
How do you have time to do this, make films, be a mama, be a nurse, and all the other shit that you do? How do you have time for all of this? Just curious.
My community. So he had to be in court. We were under his instructions, like show up. This ain't no hearing. They're gonna tell her what she's gonna be charged for, and they're gonna give her court date. And that's exactly what happened. She had some paperwork that she had to sign, and we went to the window, and I did get my bail money back. Okay?
And keep in mind, this story started off with her saying she went to the police because Umar joined her membership. He joined a membership. Now we done got to Umar was fucking her friend who was married, and she got beat, and that ain't in court. How any of this is Umar's fault, I don't know. Why is Umar to blame for your married friend fucking him and getting caught and it causing issues in their marriage? Umar ain't got no issues in his marriage. He ain't got no wife upset at him because he fucked this woman. There's only one person that had the morality to not cheat on their spouse, and it was your friend.
He made the video, you know, I'm not sure when he made the video, but it's two videos, if I'm not mistaken. One video is like, oh, if you slept with your girl, man, you go tell her you sorry, and something, an act that he committed. This is how conniving and underhanded he is.
Where's the video? You saw the video. You didn't record it back then?
Girl, man, you go tell her you sorry, and something, an act that he committed. This is how conniving and underhanded he is. And then to insult, to add injury to matter, he told that man, if you leave her, she's a good woman, don't leave her, she means I will take her. Let me tell
you. How did Umar know this woman got whooped? So you saying they still communicated afterwards? That Umar told this man on a video, if you don't want her, I'll take her. You can't prove any of this shit. We don't even know what year this happened.
me tell you something. Now, I'm not saying the marriage is perfect. They're working through some issue, but that girl didn't leave her husband. No, she did not. No, she did not. She's still with.
Well, I'm about to call you tonight because both of y'all some lying ass bitches. I can't differentiate between the two of y'all at this point. Mary Ann, you just said this man told Umar got on there and told dude, don't leave your wife. If you leave your wife, you stupid, and I'll take her. And then you turn around and say, that woman, she ain't leave her husband. He never asked her to leave him. He, in fact, if we listening to your story, told dude, man, don't give up on your wife. This is the story you telling. You said Umar told him not to give up on his wife because if he did, he'll take her. And she stayed. And we need to know about this. What was conniving about that? He actually fixed the relationship. His dick fixed the relationship. It'd be like this sometimes. My dick fixed these folk relationship. I'm not trying to go back down the rabbit hole or any of that, but I'm just saying if we look at the final product and everything is peaches and cane like they say, my dick fixed it. My dick fixed Q and them marriage. When I'm a dick, my words fix Q and them marriage because I just talk shit about them. But now yeah, so there's that. I feel Umar in this situation. What he do though, ma'am? He ain't the only one that done fucked a married bitch, ma'am. Your friend ain't the only married bitch that had been married and cheated. Why do we care like this is something that's just singularly to them? It's not made specific. They ain't the only ones that have done this. It's normal human behavior. Oh, because he Umar Johnson, he ain't supposed to do it. Newsflash, man. The more famous you are, the more bitches you fuck. That's just how it goes. Same thing with famous women. The more famous you are, if you get down like that, the more dick you get. It's one of the perks of fame.
With her husband. Nobody leaving their husband for you. You understand?
He didn't tell her to though. Like, do you hear? Y'all let this crazy bitch live. Again, when I heard this shit, I stopped at 8 minutes. Some of y'all listen to the whole 29 minutes. See, that's what I do when I feel like something trash. I don't watch this shit all the way through. I was doing it. I'm getting paid to listen to this shit now. But when I was doing it for free, just for the entertainment value, I got through 8 minutes of it. And it was bullshit to me. You find a restraining order because this nigga joined a YouTube membership and you can't even prove that he joined the YouTube membership. I was out then and I'm just still shocked that 6 months later, y'all still let this bitch live. She was able to live for 6 months off saying stupid shit like this. Nobody said, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. What the blue hell does any of this shit have to do with anything? How do you know that's Umar? One voicemail doesn't constitute harassment. I feel uncomfortable. His presence on my channel makes me uncomfortable. How do you even know it's him? It said Umar Johnson. When was the channel created? I don't know. It said Umar Johnson. See, had she knew about YouTube, she could have went over there and checked and seen, well, damn, this page was just made 2 days ago. It's probably not Umar. This page was made 15 years ago. Could be Umar, but I don't know. I hadn't known Umar to be on social media. And the crazy part about it is all you motherfuckers that listen to her say this has heard Umar say for damn near a decade, I don't got no fucking YouTube channel. I don't know who that is that run the King Kong consciousness, but I don't have a YouTube. He done said that for 10 years. He ain't never popped up with one. I mean, he could be on here making money the same way he make money on IG and Facebook or wherever else the fuck he stream. He could be on YouTube making the same money.
Conniving and underhanded he is. And then to insult, to add injury to the matter, he told that man, if you leave her, she's a good woman, don't leave her. She made me.
Umar told this brother after he fucked his wife, look here, bro, she fucked up. She a good woman. Don't leave her. He telling the man, don't leave his wife, and then you talk about, ain't nobody gonna leave their husband for you. He tried to keep them together. I can't believe it. I'm disappointed in y'all Umar Johnson community. I'm disappointed.
I will take her. Let me tell you something. Now, I'm not saying the marriage is perfect. They're working through some issue, but that girl didn't leave her husband. No, she did not. No, she did not. She's still with her husband. Nobody's leaving their husband for you. You understand?
She be on Twitter. I just don't
reach her. I share this story to show you guys how conniving and sneaky he can be.
Mrs. J said, I think we were more just to support
you become a subscribed member on my channel.
They one in the same, G. They one in the same. They wanted to say, if y'all had just supported Lenny, then y'all wouldn't have went over there and subscribed to that goddamn lady and bought memberships and shit. Y'all would have been like, well, we fuck with her when she on your platform, Lennon, but we not finna go over there and watch that crazy bitch. Shout out to you though, because you from Memphis. There's a lot of I've been bumping into a lot of Memphis people on YouTube. Now Memphis J. Y'all got to take this L. The whole community. Nobody is exempt. If you is in the Umar Johnson community and you listen to Mary Ann for these past 6 months, y'all got to take the L together. Lenny is not the only one that got to take this L. Y'all was right there with her. All of you. Well, so her arms look like now. She don't look like she could cook. She like she could order a mean DoorDash.
Please. It makes no sense. And I told these police officers, I said, you know what? Him lurking around is making me uncomfortable.
Wait
like,
a minute.
well, you know
wait
what? You don't have merit to place.
How in the fuck so wait, we just went back to the police officer saying you ain't got enough information. Why the fuck did she tell us about her friend fucking Umar and getting beat up for it? Why did we need to know that? And now we back at the restraining order. You ain't got enough evidence.
Place a restraining order, but you're allowed to make a report. And if anything evolved from in the future, you have the report back and we can backtrack on it. This is how trifling he is, brothers and sisters. This is how he operates. And then I know some of you mentioned, Marianne, you should have dropped that video. You dropped that phone call. You know why I didn't drop that video? 22 people sent me the same video. I want y'all to put your thinking cap on. 22 people sent me the same video. Yeah, I know these people from the community, but these are not like my inner circle, my diehard people. These are his people. You know what he wants? They want me to post that video. I don't even know if that video is not posted somewhere else. And if YouTube say, oh, you're using somebody else's video, give me a strike and take the channel down. He wants my channel down.
No, but what the fuck, bitch? You told the people you were gonna put the video out, and they said you should have. You Man, he want my channel down, bitch. Nobody knew who the fuck you were. And again, this man ain't did shit to Lennon channel. And if Umar was with the striking shit, just the fact all Lennon's content is nothing but Umar Johnson videos and pictures. Lennon ain't had to worry about being struck by Umar because he still play his goddamn content. He won't take you down, the new kid on the block, but the nigga that's been talking about him since 1976, I'm cool. I'm just going to say I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, Lenore. All right.
I'm not going to allow that to happen. No, we're not doing that. I am not going to allow that to happen. I'm telling you something. Every time you do something, Dr. Umar, to irritate me, you irritate me with the phone call, I hit you with a video. You irritate me with subscribing as a paid member on my channel, I'm hitting you with this video. I got enough dirt on you, sir, to have content for 2 years. Keep playing.
I'm hitting you with a video. I thought you was going to do you hitting him with the video is I'm going to the authorities. That's him hitting with the video. And you still calling this nigga doctor. Well, this is every time you say so, every time you do something to me, I'm hitting you with a video. She thought she was eating. I went to the police. Again, this whole video, she telling us how the police told us she didn't have enough evidence to file a report. I mean, well, she could file a report, but she had no evidence for a restraining order. Why the fuck do we need to hear this? Why you ain't just call Umar and tell him, hey fool, I went to the authorities, since you called him on Lennon channel? Shit like this is what you would call not our business. But then when we ask questions about it and you get flustered with your turtle looking ass, oh, it's none of y'all business. I ain't got to explain nothing to y'all. We ain't asked for these videos. I appreciate you. It divine timing.
And I'm gonna start dropping
body cam videos so long the algorithm was like, nigga, do something else. And I got a whole bunch of good body cam videos, which I'm probably gonna do in the morning because I can't do a long live because I got to go to my baby Black History program. So if I do go live in the morning, it'll be at like my 8:30 time, and it'll be 2 hours. My body cams in and out. Let's flex it and we're live.
Dropping some behind the scene videos that we have. Keep playing with me. Keep playing. You want to play? Let's tap dance.
Oh, no. You're threatening him with the behind the scenes footage shit, but you just told us that you didn't put it out because he want to strike your channel, and you don't know if the stuff on another channel, but how you don't know if it's on another channel if it's behind the scenes stuff? And you never put the behind the scenes footage out. Keep playing with me. All of this was a lie and a setup to say that she got a check. Because that's why she claimed he settled initially, because she was putting pressure on him about the checks, and she was threatening to put out the behind the scenes footage.
Trifling, no good for nothing. You need to be concentrating on that school, figuring out how you're gonna salvage this. But you out here subscribing to my channel. Trifling. Ain't no video, you guys. I have no video for members only.
Anybody that believe this is stupid. I don't care how y'all take it. If y'all believe this woman, I wish the comments was on because I know for a fact I went in there and I laughed and said she doesn't know how to work YouTube to even verify if that was him. And that I could be Umar Johnson in her right now. Doesn't mean it's him. And your dumb ass said, I went to the authorities to try to get a restraining order. And I went fresh after work. So much so we supposed to believe she's still sitting in the police precinct parking lot right now.
No video. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Man, she got on one of them wigs all them bitches on Atlanta street interviews be wearing.
And then I told the cop, I said, just like you guys can verify an account through Facebook, like, you know, they're like, the man didn't commit any crime, but we could see who this account that subscribed to your channel is linked to. It's linked to him. It's linked to him. Family.
They didn't find all that out that day, and they didn't tell you it was linked to him. Y'all see this crazy bitch just lied? It's linked to him. She don't even know how to click on the icon to see. Just like when she came in KKC chat earlier, he was like, Marianne, is that you? Is that really you? And he was like, well, you know, I can see it. And he just went on and clicked the dots and was like, oh yeah, it's her channel. It's real easy to verify. This was gonna go to, if you had a did your chat, you would have went to a Umar Johnson account that ain't got no subscribers, was just created, no content on it. Probably not even a picture of him. It was probably just a you icon.
The man didn't commit any crime, but we could see who this account that subscribed to your channel is linked to. It's linked to him. It's linked to him. Family. It's linked to him. Trifling. Now I apologize. I'm tired.
Now, is that what the police did? But he didn't break any laws for the police to even investigate who that account is linked to. So you can't say that it's him. But y'all let her lie to y'all back then because y'all hatred for Umar. Again, I don't like Umar, but I also am not just gonna listen to people say stupid shit about this man because I don't like him. My brain don't work that way. I'd rather just like, what? No, be quiet, lady. You fucking it up. He's bad enough on his own. Niggas ain't gotta do this shit. The fact this nigga ain't opened up no school, he ain't currently working in no school, being no psychologist and no shit like that is bad enough. We don't need to hear from no bitch who sucked his dick and no bitch who had him out 3 times and shot a movie for him, telling us how bad he is. Y'all are scorned. Y'all don't even give a fuck about the donation money. Y'all don't care about that. You mad this nigga didn't promote the movie. She mad he took his dick away. And you also mad he was attracted to all the people around you except for you. You thought because you had the camera, he was going to like you. You thought because you brought him in to speak, he was going to like you.
I'm not in the best demeanor. You know, it's just upsetting. He's like a fly that won't go away. A fly that won't go away. He's disgusting.
Yeah, you be talking about him all the time. Like, it's a lot of projection going on. This man was quiet. Then you popped up one day talking about him. He responds, and now he the fly that won't go away.
thank you for taking time out to look at this video. And also, I'm going to chime something. I'm going to keep creating beautiful content for you guys. Like, I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. I just dropped Black Excellent. Black Excellent received 150 views. Someone in our community who is doing extraordinary, 150. But
because nobody, ma'am, people watched you for the Umar shit, and right now you can tell she's no different than any other YouTuber. When we come out one way and people embrace us, we're like, oh shit, I got these people watching. They gonna fuck with anything I put out, and that's just not the case. They find it out real quick, and she was like, man, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. And y'all just 150 people watched it because they want the drama, man. And now you just a fucking certified liar. You're gonna have to get that high somewhere else. Yes, attention gives you a high.
Awaken got 44,000 views. Like, and I'm starting to get it.
She upset.
50, but Awaken got 44,000 views.
So they tell you who the clout is, man. That tells you who the clout is. Awaken is at 50,000 views, and the other bullshit movie you talk about still probably sitting at 150. Look at the she is upset. Like, y'all motherfuckers didn't watch my shit. No, they wanted to watch you bash Umar. And I think in the middle of shooting this video, you realized, man, these motherfuckers, that's all they want to hear about is Umar, ain't it? All right, let me come up with some shit. And she came up with all this. She came up with the restraining order. She came up with the he cut me a check. She came up with the loan sharks. She came up with the mystery bitch her and Lene keep talking about. She came up with the certified letter and an offer check, but a real check which turned to an offer check, which got turned over for a live check. She lied about Dollar Bank. She lied about Chase Manhattan of Cleveland. It's just everything. It's all shit was manufactured. The only thing she didn't lie about is she shot a movie with Umar. Everything else got to be questioned. We know that's true because we seen the fucking movie.
Like,
I don't believe she gave this nigga $10,000 because that would be something easy to show too. Because shit, I'm writing that off. I'm writing that off on my taxes, bitch. Where's your tax deduction form? Showing where you gave FDMG, and he got a nonprofit, so he's supposed to send out forms too, saying that you donated. If he on top of his business, where's proof of this $10,000, man? Like everything you say that happened, there should be paper trails behind, like tax returns. Itemized $10,000 donation, FDMG, or two of them, because you said you gave him two donations with total 10,000. But the first one was the biggest. No receipts of that.
And I'm starting to get it. As a content creator, you may want to create what you want to give them, but customers are always right. They're going to want what they want. So the Umar content, when I drop, that's junk food. That's the chip and the Twizzler. But Black Excellent, that's your meat and potato.
Girl, fuck your Black Excellence. Nobody want to hear that shit.
That's a good diet. That's a good diet. And then content creator, I'm going to chime on this.
She was mad at y'all niggas that day. Watch Black Excellence. Watch it.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to be chiming on this. This man that got shot in Utah yesterday at that university took a bullet. And then I'm going to say this. I'm going to be clearly about this. No one has the right to take life. No one, no human being on this stage have the right to take another human being's life. Because
you said no human being on this earth has the right to take a life, But ma'am, you claim to be a religious person, and throughout history, God has told niggas to kill niggas that he just had. So they had the right to do so under God's blessing. And then there's also people in modern day that say that they kill because God instructed them to do so. So I don't know. I think it's pretty much a consensus. If God tell you to kill in real time and in biblical days, niggas was doing it. They was justified. And there's also war. That those are killings that just have to be done. It's you or me. Then there's justifiable homicide where like somebody may be trying to shoot you and you got to protect yourself. So yeah, I disagree with that. There's several instances where it's warranted to take somebody's life.
You don't have the power to give it. You don't have the power to take it. Only the great I am. Yes, officer. I'm gonna move for a second. Oh, yes,
I said, bitch, get off our lot.
officer. I'm making this video. They're probably wondering why she's still sitting here. So I just told them I'm moving. I just showed you guys the car. I'm making this video. So they probably want me to move. Like, okay, you made your little report, but you're still sitting in the parking lot. But anyway, where was I? So this man took a bullet. No one has the right to take somebody's life. And my condolences to his lovely wife. And my heart goes out to his 2 children who are going to grow up not knowing their father. Okay? But at the same time, let's keep it 100. All his videos are surfacing. He's a content creator himself. He made a video. If I'm getting on a plane and I see the pilot is black, I'm going to be leery because I'm going to ask myself, is this person competent?
Girl, let me read the transcript. I do not want to hear her talk about fucking Charlie Kirk. Where are we in this? I'm finna just, if it pops up in a timely manner, I don't think she's talking about Umar anymore. I'm getting sleepy. I don't think. Let me see. Let me go to this infamous video. I do believe she's done. No, I scanned.
Content enough. The power of words. Inferior. You know, our counterpart. So good stuff. Good stuff. They don't know my name, but do a whole show with my whole content. But that's here and there. I'm gonna move before these cops come pull over on me again. But yeah, like I was saying, like this is so I tell you guys the story about Barbie is to show you guys how trifling he is. That and I'm not saying the marriage is perfect now. They're working.
What was trifling? He was trifling because he told dude not to leave his wife. I don't believe it anyway, because I don't want to, like, if I fucked your wife and you beat her up, why am I trying to tell you to keep your marriage together? I'm not saying shit. I'm out. Like, I'm not saying shit. I'm out of it.
Through some issue, but that woman is not leaving her husband. He that's what he does. He's like a prey. He preys on people that are vulnerable.
He like a prey. You mean a predator?
And he just goes in for the kill. Goes in for the kill.
All he doing is killing that pussy. He ain't do nothing bad to your friend. He just fucked her.
And Umar, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna look at you.
And again, you just keep saying they marriage wasn't perfect, but you not say Umar wrong for fucking her, but she not wrong for fucking. That shit is crazy.
Right in the eye. I'm gonna tell you this. Every time you like that little video that irritates me. You calling my phone, that irritates me. You subscribing to my channel as a paid member, that irritates me. Every time you do something that irritates me, I'm dropping a video. And don't make me.
That's not how the law works. You can't say you're harassing me, but I'm gonna drop videos on you. Like you can't, like, if you want to prove harassment, you can't be poking the bear. You can't be engaging in the fuck shit. You have to say, I'm this little old lady. just minding my business, and he keep fucking with me. Look, I ain't said nothing about this nigga. He just won't. He won't stop.
Don't make me start pulling behind the scenes on video. I'm dropping the video. You understand? I have enough.
They ain't drop shit. This was laying down the foundation for I got to check. Umar got scared when I said I was gonna drop the behind the scenes videos.
Content on him for 2 years.
How many of y'all members paid for her to drop behind the scenes videos and it never happened?
That's how much dirt I got on Umar Johnson. That's why he's lucrating. That's why
she flew this nigga in for 3 speaking engagements, and then she had a subsequent 3 days shooting movies with him where he had his own hotel room and shit of that nature. But she got that much dirt on Umar off 6 days of interaction with him. And only 3 of the days were consecutive because them other 3 times to Cleveland, time had lapsed and he flew there and flew back and flew there and flew back. And not like he did 3 shows in one weekend. But she got all this dirt on Umar, and you niggas fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
why he's like.
And this lady here is an agent of chaos. She did her job.
You know what? I fell out with you. I stood up to you. I didn't fall for your rhetoric, your scare tactic. I didn't say nothing. Yeah, I came on Leonard because it was a trigger thing that made me come on Leonard.
Damn, she been calling my nigga Leonard, but no, ma'am, you didn't stand up to him. If you said he kept changing he changed the script, he made you change sets and shit, you didn't stand up to him. Unless you mean you stood up to him and said, I'm not gonna let you see the finished product before premiere, which you were in your right to do. But he's also in his right to say, well, if I can't see the final product, fuck this dumbass project. You don't have I'm in it, but you ain't gonna get my promotion. It ain't gonna blow up like it should. Now I'm just saying, Umar got way more than 50,000 followers. The 50,000 people that watched your movie hate him. Imagine if he had actually put his support behind it. You would have got them 50,000 people that hated him watching it, plus however many people that support him watching it as well. You the big bad smart businesswoman.
My rhetoric, your scare tactic. I didn't say nothing. Yeah, I came on Leonard because it was a trigger thing that made me come on Leonard, Mr. Honor's channel, and then he can't even come out with a video on Marianne. He can't because he know I'm up to like neck with receipt for him. Unbelievable. That's too much.
So he called you with a female on the phone. He called you and left a voicemail, and he joins your membership, but he can't say your name. All right then. And it's not that he can't say her name because of some settlement. She said he can't say my name because I got all this dirt on him. That's what the fuck she just said. I got all this dirt on him. He can't say my name. But then 6 months later is he can't say my name because we had a settlement.
Neck with receipt for him. Unbelievable. That's too much. You got on my channel? You subscribe to my channel as a paid member? You're sick. You're sick. I may not be no psychiatrist, but you know what? You're sick.
Oh, you sick for making this story up, and we can look it in your face and tell you not well. Bitch, you look like a hated witch doctor. Look at y'all let this crazy bitch in the door. And then she ran her lying on Leonard talking about Leonard knew the check was fake. Leonard, I don't believe her, but I gotta bust your balls because you created this crazy bitch. Leonard, that crazy bitch outside, and then you see this.
Sick. That's a mental issue. I really believe he has a mental issue. It's not normal. Anyway, like I said, to make it clear, so no one, twist my word, no one has the right to take a life. But
Good
this
night, Miss
man
B.
has said some very harsh and hurtful things. We're gonna keep it real. Maybe, it's not the time to get into all that, but if the fact is the fact. And my condolences to his family. And I say that with a sincere heart.
Ma'am, condolences.
With a sincere heart. But when we have people out here that say things that belittle your race, and then you have somebody in your community who is bringing you, hey, they can say all this, but this is not what we are. Support that. Support that. Elevate that. Let's not feed on the chip and Twizzler. Let's get the vegetable. Let's get the potato. Let's get the protein. We are better than that. I want to say thank you to my YouTube family. Thank you for the embrace. What am I going on? 5 weeks now? Going on 6? Thank you. I truly enjoyed it. But when I got that little notification, it's upsetting. It's just upsetting. He just won't stop.
5 weeks in, she already had Umar Johnson subscribing to the members and shit. 5 weeks. Your channel.
So every time you come at me, Umar, I'm gonna come right back at you. You want to tap dance? We're gonna dance. So these people telling me I can't get no restraining order because I don't have enough merit for no restraining order, but they can take a report. They can take a report.
Which means nothing.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Again, what person in their right mind would think they could get a restraining order because a nigga joined a, who in my chat right now? Who is in my damn chat? Melissa and Miss B. I'm gonna report y'all. I'm gonna get a restraining order on y'all because y'all join my damn membership. And I got videos over there, but they ain't for y'all to watch. Y'all presence is making me uneasy. So I'm gonna go get a restraining order on y'all because y'all in my members area. Fuck it.
Like I said, I'm not in the best demeanor. I'm a little tired. I probably look all crazy, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. Every time he acts up, I'm coming out publicly. That's how you contain him. That's how you do it. Okay, thank you. Until next.
I'm coming out publicly on him every time he act up, but he harassing me. All right. Depending on how long this next one is, I may do it or I may just I don't fucking know. I think I'm about Lene. I keep calling this bitch Lene. She's somewhere talking about me. I'm crazy bitched out. I can't even think of this woman's name right now. They both did. There's no difference between those two for me. We got a Room 130 music video. I didn't say like, did the hairdresser say I fucked Umar? Did he say there was any sexual activity between them two? Because if the actual gay man did not say this, what the fuck? Why do we care? Okay, Mary Ann spilling the tea. Bringing you Dr. Umar Johnson, infamous bag. People paid to see this bullshit. Okay, I went to the authorities. Okay. She mad. Okay, this the this is the second series. Okay, well, you complained about 150. It got to 541. The second series did 274. They ain't care. Okay, this was only 14 minutes. I guess we could do it. This is the one where she tells us she got the check.
Good afternoon, family. It's Mary Ann. We're
instead of her backyard. This is the one where we gotta listen to this motherfucker carefully. Cause this the check. The non-disclosure, family. This is where she brought Lennon into it because she was still trying to do the clap. Let me get Lennon involved.
Good afternoon, family. It's Marianne. We're
Girl, do you never not look fucked up on camera? Barracuda looking at.
experiencing 85-degree weather in the month of September for Ohio. That's amazing. So I figured I'd come outside and do this video. The weather is beautiful. We're exorbitant in before winter hit. We can have some pretty harsh winter in Ohio. So the reason I wanted to come out to make this video, it's because I received a check as a settlement from Dr. Umar Johnson.
I received a check, not an offer check, not a promotional check. I received a check from Umar Johnson. Not looking in the camera as usual.
During the week, I received an email, and the email was not claiming to sue me. It was from his attorney at Cleveland Law Firm, which has a sister firm, and where he's from, Philly. So they reached out. They wanted to have a dialogue. They wanted to give me a form of payment for my hardship that I dealt with Dr. Umar, for my donation, and then for my therapy. What I did say, I went to therapy in one of the videos, so they did their homework.
I said I went to therapy in one of the videos, so they did their homework. So Umar's lawyers were watching my videos for what purpose? And again, why you just said you went to the authorities on him, and now all of a sudden Umar Johnson paid you. This is before you even met with these people. You said you got paid. You didn't sit down with them. You hadn't signed the non-disclosure. You telling us about the email. You ain't told us about the certified letter yet. Just lay us to this lying ass story.
Pretty fairly. They wanted to reimburse me for that. And he wanted to move forward and not have me make disparaging video about him anymore. Okay, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, disparaging video? I don't understand. Can you elaborate on that? Well, Ms. Lorian, you're getting on your YouTube video, you're saying he's dating outside his race, which is factual. He doesn't date outside his race. I said, okay, so we're having a...
Umar Johnson, instead of now, if Umar Johnson's lawyers are saying he doesn't date outside his race and they know that for a fact, then that would be the attorneys that would say, like, man, what you're saying is slanderous, it's defamation. You have to be able to prove this. But now they want to settle with you. We want to settle with you so you can stop slandering our client. And that's what we're going to do here. Yeah, because you getting on YouTube and you saying he dated outside his race and he cares about that so much, he gonna give you a $68,000 check. And again, all you Negroes in the Umar Johnson sector, listen to this shit and y'all believed it. Y'all believed it. Y'all ran crazy over it. Y'all had a party on Lennon's show to discuss it. It didn't make any sense from the get. If you had been paying attention to what this bitch said when she went to get a restraining order, then you would know this shit here did not make no goddamn sense. How do you want to settle with somebody that ain't asked for nothing? She didn't ask for no goddamn money, so how the fuck am I settling with you? Who came up with 6860? Yeah, they was doing their homework, family. I said in one of my videos that hey, I paid for therapy. And yeah, so they want to give me back my donation money and all that shit. Just you though. They want to do this with nobody else, just you. All right. I guess Lene gonna get a check next.
having a dialogue. Let me put some clarification. Well, we don't need. I said, you're going to allow me to speak, sir. You're going to allow me to have clarification. I said,
Now keep in mind, all this was supposed to be in an email. This was supposed to be email correspondence. Now, keep in mind, based on her news story, that she said she having all this arguing back and forth with them. But in the news story, when she was telling it, it was an email. She hung up the email and got on and told her lawyer she was going to forward it to him. And the lawyer was supposed to be doing all the talking. But in this email or initial conversation with them, she want to argue with these niggas. Instead of just shutting the fuck up and taking the money, she wants to argue with them about what Umar supposedly did to her, as if they were there and if they give a fuck. You gonna let me talk? Ma'am, this is not what the fuck this is. You gonna let me talk?
well, we don't need. I said, you're going to allow me to speak, sir. You're saying he's dating outside his race, which is factual. He doesn't date outside his race. I said, okay, so we're having a dialogue. Let me put some clarification. Well, we don't need. I said, you're going to allow me to speak, sir. You're going to allow me to have clarification. I said, first of all, I was gracious and I was kind. All I said on that YouTube video, he wanted to see with a Caucasian woman. I said, but I took my.
And it's one particular video that they pointed out. One particular video. None of the shit about Lennon, none of that shit. It's her own video where she said he dated outside his race. Even if he did, so what? We all know the niggas that act like that the most, they be fucking the shit out of white women. The ones that be like, I ain't gonna do it, they fucking them. We know. The undercover brother, the dude from Undercover Brother Syndrome. He love the white women. Look at y'all. Y'all is watching this mentally deranged bitch. She has split personalities. Look at her. Who the fuck is this?
My phone because we were having the Zoom meeting on my laptop, on my Apple laptop. So I took my phone on block and I sent a text. Bleep. It went beep. I said that beep you hear next to him, that's me texting him his own message, which is.
So now it went to a Zoom. Are y'all hearing this? Now they met in person, but now it's a Zoom meeting. It started off as an email, then it went to a call. Now she on a Zoom meeting with these folk, and she texting Umar while she on the Zoom meeting with her lawyers. And again, y'all let this bullshit slide because niggas hate Umar Johnson that much. You cannot be blinded by emotion. Lennon, you preach about men all the goddamn time in emotion, and you was blinded by yours. And look at the shit you gotta go through because you was blind. For this little attention, she ran her telling motherfuckers you was part of the check. You was part of the lie. And she ain't gonna provide no receipts for it. She's gonna put that shit out there.
My laptop, on my Apple laptop. So I took my phone on block and I sent a text. Bleep. It went beep. I said that beep you hear next to him, that's me texting him his own message, which is his acting number, his own message. I said, in that message, this is from Dr. Umar. He told me, Queen, this is how we're going to do this scene. I'm going to be bare-chested. This woman's going to have exposed breasts.
And you have a message of this. And what's wrong with that? If he said this, how we're going to do the same. But again, what's wrong with it? But she just said she didn't want Umar calling and contacting her, and his presence made her uncomfortable. But she's texting this nigga while she's on the Zoom call with his attorneys. Why, if you on the phone with his attorneys and they telling you he want to settle, why in the fuck are you texting? That's his message. And this and it. All of this shit was made up. All of it. Sitting there looking like you posing for your senior heads.
breast, and she's gonna be pressing against my chest. I don't know if he thought I was doing a porn video, because we told him a feature film. But moving along, and they're like, well, we don't need, I said, well, I'm gonna finish. Whether you want to hear it or not, I'm gonna finish. I said, that's what he wants.
Why would her lawyers are not going to listen to all this? If their job was to come in and give you a check, they not finna sit there and listen to all that shit, man. Because first of all, you didn't have a lawsuit or mediation or nothing to where this nigga was supposed to give you some fucking money. We supposed to just believe these just because you said he date white women, this nigga settled with you. That's what you said back then. Then the shit changed where I've been making noise about the school because he ain't opened the school and they wanted to give me my donation money back. What kind of community? Lennon, I got to steal your line and use it on you. What kind of man gives a crazy bitch like this money and power and fame? Because that's what you gave him. It might not disappear. I know you said the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. And I'm saying, I think you was calling yourself the Lord in that thing, but nigga, she still monetized. She still got members. Everybody angry. It's not going to go back down to zero because that's just not how the law of averages work. So no matter what, if her numbers drop down to goddamn 1,000 every video, she's still going to be able to reach the threshold. You ain't going to be able to wipe her out completely. And you got to live with the fact that you gave her the money, the power, and the fame. She ain't going nowhere. If she dropped down to 3,000 subs, she still got 3,000 motherfuckers rocking with her. And that's enough for her. Because all she gonna do is just keep telling more Umar shit. It's always gonna be a new person that don't know she lying pop up. You know how it go. You've been trying to take Umar down for how long, and this nigga just keep doing what it do. It's the same thing with her. You gave her the platform. She ain't going nowhere.
Wanted, and then the scene, I'm gonna break it down to you.
All because you hate Umar. And you know if she lying on you right now and she don't go nowhere, it's only gonna get worse.
The scene was for him to go, he came to his senses because he had a moment.
I repeat, your ass need to watch Lene because she too wishy-washy with this situation right now. She don't like her. She like her. She said she was going to drag her if she was lying. The woman lied in her face. She came up and defended the lady. Then when she seen the shit that she said today, this could be easily fixed, but some people don't want to and shake them head. Watch that lady too. Because I honestly believe she's trying to get, all these new stories Mary Ann is telling, I believe Lene is creating for her, which is why she able to come up and try to defend her so crisply. Well, you know, because she got to, no, ma'am, y'all have been talking, trying to iron this shit out.
Moment of weakness. This is him typing all this garbage to me. He came to his weakness because he had a moment of weakness, and he's gonna go, no, I am a Pan-African leader. I can't stoop to this level. Black queen forever, Snow Bunny never, and I'm gonna throw her off the bed. This is what he wanted to incorporate in the movie, and I said, no, we're not doing that. And I told you guys in the video, I regret it. What would I would give to have these footage of this woman breast implanted in his chest? I would have loved it. Okay, so I said I was gracious, but since you're telling me I'm making this sparing video, I'm telling you how the video was made, and then this was his requirement. And then they're like, well, okay, we're not really gonna.
And again, they supposed to be talking to her about a settlement. Why are they having all these long drawn out phone conversations on the Zoom? Now, is this? I don't say I'm confused. Is this the email correspondence? This the email. Is this still from the email correspondence, or is this the day y'all met and got the check?
Gonna go into detail. I said, you want to have a conversation, we're gonna go into detail. We're going to go into detail, sir. He's like, okay, Miss Marianne, Miss Lauren, can you calm down? I said, I'm calm. I said, I'm an African-American woman. A woman's nature is emotional. I'm a passionate person.
I'm an African. I hate you bitches.
I'm calm, I'm collective. No one is irate and no one's angry. So and then they're like, well, also we're gonna start with the film. And then you know how some of the content creator, they took Awaken and they did a blow to blow, like they were like discussing the film. I felt that's what we were doing. I kid you not, they must have watched that film at least once or twice. They were on point with everything. So they were going blow to blow to tell me we're gonna compensate you for the time when Jermaine Jackson, so they call him by his film name, not by Dr. Umar, when Jermaine Jackson arrived in the home to comfort Rebecca after the loss of her son. So this
really, 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 we're going to compensate you for this movie scene where such and such came in to comfort their son. Compensate you for what exactly? Y'all listen to this crazy bitch. Y'all, I keep saying y'all, whoever is in the Umar Johnson sector, y'all. Anybody that was a fan of this lady, up until somebody pointed out the check was fake, it shouldn't even got to a check being presented. Where the fuck is y'all's discernment?
This is the scene on the couch. So I'm sitting here, I'm listening, I'm like, okay. They're like, so we're gonna compensate you because you lost the actress. So this is what you guys, a lot of the content creators didn't kind of miss.
We gonna compensate you because you lost an actor, even though that's not how none of this shit works.
When he arrived to comfort Rebecca, when she opened the door, she was supposed to open the door. They were supposed to have a moment of emotional, because she's that young man's aunt. She's Rebecca's sister.
A moment of emotion.
So there was so much mess with him, with the female on the set. Something went down with this young woman, so you guys only got that one scene with her on the porch. So I lost the scene. I lost 2 scenes with her. So they reimbursed me for that. So
well, something went down with that woman. What went down with that woman? What went down with her? If there were Umar Johnson fault, why you get reimbursed for that? But if this is after she signed the NDA, which I said back then when she was doing this, like, if you just signed the settlement and you got a settlement check, how in the fuck are you on the internet talking about this shit? Like, you're not even supposed to say that he said, you're not supposed to come out here and say Umar Johnson paid Marianne Lorient. That literally would go against the NDA. Your ass would have been in litigation the next day.
the scene when the door was open, it was my cinematographer.
Bitch, we don't remember these scenes.
That opened the door, and all he did is just point it. That's all he did. That was the last scene we filmed. That day it was me, one cinematographer. There was 2 people on the thing. Me, Antonio, and then Lisa, who is like set coordinator. Like, she gets the craft together. She's set coordinator. And it was the guy who's supposed to drive him around, his security. He showed up, and I'm like, you're not part of the scene, but he showed up that day. That's the only people on set. He was upstairs putting his dashiki on. Okay, he's upstairs putting his dashiki on, and then when I realized this girl's not going to show up, I knew what transpired between him and this girl, a hot mess, So I said, Antonio.
So it's his fault the girl didn't show up. Umar showed up, so it seems like he was professional and the other girl was not. And short of rape, ma'am, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he was mean to this bitch. I don't care if he kicked her out or none of that. If he didn't do anything to violate her legally, I don't give a fuck. And most of you people should stop giving a fuck too. Y'all know niggas in real life whooping bitches, and y'all is not this enthralled with these niggas' lives. Y'all ain't trying to tell these niggas who actually whooping bitches to stop. Here it is, you got a nigga that ain't whooping bitches, and he the worst man in the world because he keep getting pussy from them. And I don't like this nigga. But y'all hoes is gonna ruin it for the whole operation. Whatever the operation is, I really think it's fucked up. Y'all want this nigga to go to jail. For what? Because y'all don't like him?
You just step in, you just open the door. Because Lisa, she didn't want to get on video. She's like, I don't like him, I don't want to be part of this. And I'm the producer. That day I had like I'm the producer because I said so. I had like a movie t-shirt on. I didn't have the proper attire, and I wasn't trying to run upstairs. We've been filming all day. I'm exhausted. I said, you just open the door and let them in. So they were going, I'm saying this to give you an example. They were going blow to blow the entire film on what they're going to compensate me. And then they're like, you said you had.
They wanted to compensate you for the movie, for you being an old crazy bitch, for therapy, and for your donation money. And all that came out to $600.
Therapy, we need you to provide your session. We're going to reimburse you for that. First of all, my insurance paid for that. And second of all,
what's the problem? See, do y'all hear how retarded this bitch is? She said that she told us she went to therapy. They heard it in the video. They said, we want to compensate you for your therapy. We need to see your statement. My insurance paid for it. Bitch, there's still a statement. Whatever charges your insurance paid for, they will reimburse you. Why in the fuck would you be arguing with them about this? And now she don't look like the same woman that started out in this video. Now she looks short and fat. Her face just got fat as fuck out the blue. I don't think she's human at this point. This is a reptilian shapeshifter.
Provide your session. We're going to reimburse you for that. First of all, my insurance paid for that. And second of all, it was like a co-payment. It was a co-payment.
They said they were going to reimburse you if you provide the statement. So, ma'am, if you made a co-payment, there's a receipt for that. You turn it in, they will reimburse you. So this can't be the day that she actually got the check, because she's talking about that they're telling her they need her to sit and send in documents so that they can properly add that into the settlement. So this ain't the same day she got the check.
Which, okay, like they wanted to reimburse me for everything. So
and this is before the sit down. She said this is on Zoom. We still don't know where this meeting took place at. It's just basic questions that were never answered. That this shit shouldn't have got this goddamn far.
It's truthful. I was honest about that. And then for my hardship, I guess the stress he put me through during the filming.
I guess you don't even know what the hardship was. You didn't ask him.
And they're like, moving forward, you're not going to go and make any more disparaging video about him, because if you continue, then he's going to have to take some action. He's tired. He wants it to end. I said, first of all, every time
this is literally a disparaging video. And why the fuck you got something to always say every time they say something to you? That's how you know this conversation did not happen. Ma'am, this settlement is not anything for you to air your motherfucking grievances. These niggas get paid by the hour and they got more clients to deal with. They don't want to hear shit from you. They telling you what they gonna pay for, and you sitting there talking about, y'all gonna listen to me. Who does that? Other than people that aren't used to being heard.
I made a video, it's because he reached out. He's the one who sorted me out. I said, we're having this meeting because
sorted is not he didn't sorted you out. You sort mail, ma'am. I think the word you were looking for is sought. SOUGHT.
Y'all reached out. I said, every time. I said, first of all, every time I made a video, it's because he reached out. He's the one who saw.
Ma'am, he did not reach out to you when you initially went on Lennon's show. So that was a video that you made. Then Lennon showed you how to create a channel and you started doing Umar videos. So you're lying there. And anybody who was around knows it's a goddamn lie. And y'all turn the other cheek to it. This was a blatant lie. Every time I said something about him, I made videos because he said something. Now, what did he say to make you go on Lennon's channel in the first place? Nothing, because as you said, Lennon reached out under your video. You said he came under your video and said something, ma'am.
Sorting me out. I said, we're having this meeting because y'all reached out.
We having this meeting because y'all reached out, and she still hadn't given us a good reason as to why these people would be reaching out in the first goddamn place. Who believes Umar felt bad for anything he did with Mary Ann Laureate and was like, you know what, I feel so bad, let me cut this bitch a check? That's what we're supposed to believe. That this is what we're supposed to be. Negus. Hey, I got you. That's some of the, I got you. That's a conscious community name. Some African spirituality. Negus Eru. I'm definitely from North Memphis.
I said, every time I'm having some kind of connection with him or some kind of reaction, is because of him. My reaction.
A connection with him
Is based on his action. I said, he leaves me alone, we're not gonna have a problem. No, we're not gonna have a problem. You understand? And then they're like, what else they said? They're like, yeah, so I'm glad we're having this dialogue. We're gonna give you 68,600. I left the checks up there. I haven't even cashed your check yet. Your check's is up there. But what I did do, I sent a copy of that check to Honor because I promised Honor when I get paid, I would return back on his show and then I would.
I promise him when I get paid, but how did you figure you were gonna get paid, man? How did you figure you were gonna get paid? You didn't file any litigation against this man. And we're gonna give you 6860. Now, keep in mind, she in the first this is the first story. We're gonna give you 6860. In the second one, she ain't know nothing about it. She just got an email. She said, yeah, in the new story, I got this email. They said they wanted to talk. I said, okay, I got you. Then I hung up with them and I told my attorney, Umar and them want to settle with me and stuff. And she was like, all right, girl, don't talk to him. He was like, well, I already did. And she's like, well, forward me the emails. And he was like, okay. And she got the emails and she talked to them and said, all right, we're going to set up the meeting. I told them, until then, don't contact you personally. I'm your attorney. They need to contact me. Then he was like, all right, sis, see you later. The next day, they sent you a certified letter and a check for 6,600. And you just, the next day, this random figure that was in there. You didn't tell your lawyer about it. You went to the meeting with your lawyer, but your lawyer had no idea that you had this check or this certified letter. And your lawyer told your hard-headed ass not to deal with them folk directly. But okay, they told you back then, 68,600. Now, listening to this story, we have to ask ourselves, because she said it was on the Zoom meeting, and she said right now she got the check, it's upstairs. She got the check, it's upstairs, she ain't cashed it. Is that the one that came in the certified letter, or is that the one that came after the NDA? We don't know. Damn.
Do let the people know I got my money back. You understand? And I said nobody made no disparaging video about it because I still had kept hope alive. Because I said if
And then you still arguing with these people. Ain't nobody made no disparaging videos. Well, he ain't did nothing that you did. If you ain't made no disparaging videos, he ain't said shit about you. You the same bitch you said you got mad because he said, I'm not going to talk about her. You said, oh, let them know I'm going to make videos. That's not how NDAs work at all, man.
if FDMG did open, I would show up because I'm a donor. I was part of the dream. You understand?
Bitch, you in the Book of Negroes with me and everybody else.
You understand? So I'm saying to myself, and then I don't know if you guys saw his little dark video that he made, and you know that's very symbol. He made that's shame. That's shame making that video in the dark. And I brought what's that thing? No, I'm just saying this. No, I'm just saying this.
You should have been shamed the way you was on camera in the police station.
I ain't saying nothing bad.
You should have been shamed telling that goddamn lie about this motherfucking check.
Okay, that's my attorney talking. Okay, somebody asked him, why haven't you addressed? No, I'm just addressing this, and I'm done with it. Yeah, why haven't you?
She said, "This her attorney. Where's her attorney at talking?" She grabs her phone. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all let all this crazy shit slide. She's in the middle of settlements with this man. She's talking about the settlement. She ain't cashed the check yet. She talking about the settlement. She signed papers. She talking about the settlement. She said her lawyer said something right then, and she was like, I'm just telling them this. So she just said, like, fuck my lawyer's advice. I'm going to talk about this shit.
That's shame. That's shame making that video in the dark. And I brought what's that thing? No.
Let me cut the closed captioning on this bitch. And then I brought where's that thing?
I'm just saying this. No, I'm just saying this. I ain't saying nothing bad. Okay.
So apparently she's trying to act like her lawyer is sitting outside with her. Her lawyer is sitting out there advising her not to say nothing. Well, lawyer, you 9 minutes too motherfucking late. This bitch you been sitting there the whole time and you just now telling her not to say nothing? Was this bitch talking to herself? Because I didn't hear no voice at all.
That's shame. That's shame making that video in the dark. And I brought what's that thing? No, I'm just saying this. No, I'm just saying this. I ain't saying nothing bad. Okay. That's my attorney talking. Okay.
Hey, did y'all hear anybody talk? Let me slow it down because I do got it on 1.25. And if need be, I will put that motherfucker in super slow-mo so we can hear every cricket that's going on in the background. This bitch is crazy. She just had a conversation with herself and played it off like there's a lawyer out there. We didn't hear nobody say shit. That's my lawyer talking to me.
That's shame making that video in the dark. And I brought what's that thing? No, I'm just saying this. No, I'm just saying this. I ain't saying nothing bad. Okay. That's my attorney talking. Okay. Somebody asked.
Did y'all hear an attorney, family? Family. Come on, family. Did y'all hear an attorney? That's my attorney talking to me. I ain't saying nothing bad. No, I'm going to just say this. Bitch, you just signed a non-disclosure agreement. And your attorney is telling you not to say nothing. You like, fuck this shit, family. I got to get this shit out. They got to know I got to check.
Somebody asked him, why haven't you addressed? No, I'm just addressing this, and I'm done with it. Yeah. Why haven't you addressed Marianne Lawrence?
And she telling her lawyer, I'm just addressing this, and then I'm done. Let me find out her lawyer was her daughter.
And then in his little video, I'm not talking about her. That woman ain't even worth my time. All the slander in the world can't stop me. First of all, Why don't you talk about I got paid? Talk about that, you chatty patty. Talk about that. I'm calm.
He didn't talk about you though. He said all this. I ain't talking about her. All the slander in the world can't stop me. That's not actually talking about you, man. So every time, like, she wants this nigga attention so bad, he won't say my name.
my time. All the slander
That woman, he ain't say your name. He said that woman ain't worth my time.
in the world can't stop me. First of
You ain't worth his time, but he spent 68,000.
all, why don't you talk about I
And again, if you got your money and you was satisfied, why in the fuck are you still watching this nigga? If your thing was to get your money back and you got a check cut, why in the fuck are you still watching this nigga's content? To say, first of all, why don't you talk about I got paid? Why don't you get a life, bitch? I don't understand how you motherfuckers that don't like people spend all day watching these motherfuckers. That's the opposite of not liking. Because I guarantee the person in your real life you don't like, you don't spend every day watching these motherfuckers looking at their every goddamn move.
I got paid. Talk about that, you chatty patty. Talk about that. I'm calm. Okay, she want me to calm. But anyway, I got paid. Family. Let him talk about that. Because in the meeting, I told him I'm coming out. I'm gonna come out and say I get this payment. And I'm
in the meeting. I thought it was a Zoom. So so you're making a settlement. You got to sign non-disclosure agreement, but you telling them you coming out. And they were okay with you coming out to say, I'm getting this payment. They were cool with it. And y'all niggas fell for this shit.
I'm gonna come out and say we had this meeting, and then moving forward, he stay out of my face, I'm gonna stay out of his face. And
so now you calling shots. You calling the shots now. All right. You didn't stay out of his face though. Because you said he ain't responding to you saying anything about this goddamn check.
And they're like, Miss Lorian, you
remember your news story was you was upset after y'all signed the paperwork. You said, that's what we signed this paperwork. And then somebody asked him if he gonna address me. And he said, I'm not talking about her. I'm making a statement. And these is the lawyers still. So I don't know. This is the Zoom email meeting.
You're not going to have any more issue out of him, and we're expecting not to have any more issue out of you. I said, well, the whole internet's making video about it. Who else y'all having meeting with? We're talking to you, Miss.
Thank you. The whole internet talking about him. Who else you having meetings with? We're talking to you because there is nobody else out here. Don wish he could come out here and say he got a check from Umar. He owed that motherfucker. He wish he could come out and say it. He can't though, because he ain't gave him shit. He ain't even tried to settle with Don and be like, Don, let me give you 2,200, bro. Call the shit even. He just ignored him until the last minute. But you expected them to tell you who else they were talking to. Why would you even care? So you come back to the internet?
I said, you damn.
The whole internet been talking about this nigga a decade and he ain't never settled with nobody, including you. But we supposed to believe you special. Roger Rabbit looking ass.
Damn Skippy, you talking to me. And then you know I'm sloppy, right? I got
damn Skippy, you talking to me? Really? You see how she popping her shit? Damn Skippy, you talking to me? This is a whole lie. And how come we don't hear her lawyer no more that we never heard?
The whole internet's making video about it. Who else y'all having meeting with? We're talking to you, Miss. I said, you damn Skippy, you talking to me. And then you know I'm sloppy, right? I got a little messy.
Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, she said it was dark when she got the check. Well, it was light in the motherfucker when she started this video. It was not dark. The sun was actually out. It has started to set since then, and she said the chick was upstairs. But her and the lawyer ran to the bank, and the bank was closed, and it was dark. But we see her on the video in the daytime talking. Clearly not dark. Don't mean the bank couldn't have been closed, but it wasn't nighttime.
Yes. I call. No, I'm talking about the one in Columbus. I call the attorney, the one he started off with, who tried to sue me with him. You know, in the beginning, I explained that to you. I called them. I said, you know what? It's funny. It's getting dark out here. I have light on the side if you want to go and put it on. I said, it's funny. Umar.
How come we don't hear nobody's voice?
Called and had a meeting with a settlement. You weren't in the lineup. And he was like, Miss Lawyer, why are you reaching out to me? There's nothing to discuss.
As he should. I'm not representing him on this case. What the fuck are you talking to me? See, that's what I'm saying. You know this bitch is crazy. Why in the fuck would you call? If you dealing with two attorneys that hired a settlement, why would you call a whole nother nigga that ain't got shit to do with it and be like, you wasn't part of this? He was suing you, and you calling him talking about somebody that made a settlement with you. That had nothing to do with him suing you. But he the crazy one.
I said, I'm reaching out to you to let you know that he threw you under the bus. Miss Lawyer, you called me a gorilla.
How did he throw her? I'm calling you to tell you Umar threw you under the bus. How did Umar throw him under the bus? If he did have a settlement, how did he throw him under the bus? Those are two different cases. You a messy ass bitch. I see why your husband left you.
Gorilla. I said, I called you a gorilla? I said, no, I didn't call you a gorilla, sir. A gorilla is a majestic, intelligent animal. I called you a monkey. That's what I called you.
I called you a monkey because gorilla is not offensive. It's majestic. It's majestic, but you know, let a white person call you gorilla and see how majestic you think it is. I called you a monkey, but she's kind-hearted. She's a nice old lady. She even called a lawyer a monkey for doing his job.
He's like, Miss Lauren, there's nothing to this.
This man got to beg you to stop talking to him.
And he hung up the phone. That's fine. A monkey is what I called you, and I'm not taking that back. So, family, it's getting dark out here. I didn't realize how quickly.
This points out, if black people can call other blacks monkeys, why get offended when white people say it?
It's gotten dark. It's just so beautiful. I should have probably done the video earlier. So it's like, so when I sent a copy to the check when Mr. Honor had me on his show. See, Honor, he got, while he's interviewing, he could show you little slide pictures, you know, and he got a new computer. So it's gonna be the bomb. You know, he announced something, he got a new computer. Now, you know, I'm a filmmaker. I pay people to capture picture, so I'm not tech savvy like that to put little slide while I talk to you guys. But I told you guys when I
a film producer that's not tech savvy, imagine that. Most filmmakers know how to do every fucking process of the filmmaking process. They know every part. They know the ins and outs. They know how to edit. They know how to hold the camera. They know how to write the script. The only thing they probably don't know how to do is apply the makeup. They know how to do the lighting.
I get my money back, I was going to come and speak to the people. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing, family. And
when I get my money back. So she knew she was going to get her money back, which lets y'all know all of this shit was a lie. How could she know she was gonna get her money back and she was gonna come out here and tell y'all? Because she could have very well been like, Don, he's still waiting on his money. He got a court ordered judgment in his favor. And this is against her lawyer's wishes, who's supposed to be sitting in her face.
And you know what? It still breaks my heart. All these people that have lost money. All these people that have lost money. And I'm telling you guys right now, if his intention was to open the school, why would you give me some money back? There's not going to be.
And so she's doubling down that, well, ma'am, I don't understand. Now you're saying he gave you the money back. He gave you your donation money back because he ain't opening the school. But in another breath, they're giving you this money to compensate you for your movie and hardships in therapy. Which one is it, bitch? Is it you was getting, or it's all three? It's all of them? That's right. It's all of them. Because you applied pressure that he's never seen before. He just couldn't take it.
FDMG. There's not going to be a school, family. And I say that with heavy heart because I was a contributor. I was a supporter. There's not going to be a school. No, sir. There's not going to be a school.
You just now realizing this shit in 2026, though. Like, bitch, you was 6 years too late. We knew this shit in 2019. It wasn't going to be no goddamn school.
No, ma'am, there's not going to be a school. So all of you, you know, he has some of his supporters that did take a few jabs here and there at me. So for you that are taking a few jabs at me, explain them giving me a check. Explain that.
They didn't give you a check.
Explain that, them giving me a check.
Keep in mind, y'all, she said this was a Zoom meeting. This was a Zoom meeting. And if we listening to this, she said she got the check. It's already upstairs. And she said her lawyer is there with her. So we're to assume this is after the meeting, but it was supposed to be a face-to-face meeting, but we clearly heard her say in the 2026 story, it was a face-to-face meeting. But in this meeting, it was a Zoom meeting and Umar was not present. She didn't say Umar was present at this at all. In fact, she said she sent the lawyers Umar's text messages of what Umar said he wanted in the movie. And then somehow, I don't know when she found the time to call his other lawyer to say he just settled with me and threw you under the bus. I don't know when she found time to do that, but yeah, you got to get that in too. But yeah, Zoom meeting to a face-to-face. Umar wasn't there to Umar was there. Umar gave her the check personally. The lawyers gave her the check.
Family, is getting dark out here. I want to thank you all for supporting me. I want to thank you all.
Ma'am, you doing a video in the dark. Does that mean you shamed? That's shame. You sitting here telling this goddamn lie in the dark.
For standing by me while I went through this difficult time with him.
What difficult time, though? Y'all feel for this bitch because she was a woman and she said family and Umar Johnson wronged her. That's all it take to trick you niggas now in 2026.
And you know what? There's no reason to make no video about him anymore. But you know,
there is no reason to make no video about him anymore. But there's several more videos on her channel in the 5 months since she did this video about Umar.
I'm just hurt for those who hasn't gotten their money back. But you know what? One advice I would give all of y'all: if you got receipt, make a
You don't have no goddamn receipt.
video. Make a video. Don't light up on him. Make a video. You know, it's okay. I'm asking people to make video. Okay, she's saying I'm saying too much now. You understand?
We ain't heard this lady at all. And keep in mind, she's doing all of this after she signed non-disclosures and told these lawyers she wouldn't disparage him anymore.
You know, make a video. Okay, I'm done. Okay, family, she want me to get off this. It is getting dark anyway. I want to say thank you to all my
Her lawyer silent as hell.
YouTube subscriber. And if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Good night, and I apologize. I did not realize how dark it would have gotten. Thank
Shame.
you. Till next time, Marianne.
Shame. There's no reason to make too many more videos about him 4 months ago. Let's pause. You cannot make this shit up. You just can't. I guess we can go down so I can remember. I guess we can stop it there. What would be the next one? Hey, that was the most important one, though. That one where she described the chick, because now we know it was a Zoom meeting. And she went live immediately. I don't know when she sent Lennon the check, but she went live, sent Lennon the check, called the lawyer. She did an awful lot of shit. Dr. Umar Johnson was a no-show. Attendee from Dr. Johnson Umar Brazil event, but it ain't no need to talk to him. FDMG collapse. Black Excellence Third series. Boy, they really don't like that Black Excellence series. Okay, so they ain't give a fuck about Caleb neither. So she did the authorities. He paid her. Man, this bitch look like Bob Ross in this picture. Son of a bitch. I don't know why she is living in the past with these old ass pictures, bitch. Accept your old age. As we'll pick up on tomorrow and see what spilling the tea is about. I'm pretty sure it's Umar. My series on you is coming to a close because I gotta listen to He Under Investigation. I don't care about the Clarissa Shields shit. Nobody cared about your view on relationships. Giving us clarity on Umar. Well, no, that's just donations. Yeah, we'll see. I'm almost done with you, ma'am, I think. How many Dr. Umar Johnsons is officially under federal investigation do you have? You said it 2 weeks ago, but then you also said legal team presentation. It ain't nothing else to talk about Umar, but I'm gonna interview a nigga and say he was gay and slept with him, but it ain't nothing much to talk about. I'm gonna take y'all through a tour of Umar Johnson's hotel, but it ain't nothing else to say about him. Okay, so 2 months ago, she said Dr. Umar Johnson's donor investigation is official. So it was official 2 months ago. So if it was official 2 months ago, a video 2 weeks ago saying it's now officially under federal investigation. You just said it was official 2 months ago. The investigation is official. Understanding Dr. Umar Johnson campaigns. And this is after she got paid off. She got paid to continue making videos. See, that's all right. I'm tired. I'm tired of beating y'all across the head saying y'all should have taken this L. Shaq probably because most people was just watching what she had to say on Lennon and going out like if he pretty much reviewed all the bullshit she was saying if it had something to do with Umar. So instead of listening to her, niggas just went to the net. But all right, y'all. That's all I got for now. We'll be back tomorrow. We probably not gonna do 8:30. I don't know, but I'll be back tomorrow. We'll keep on digging into this lady and all her old shit. Cause that's where the genesis of the lie started from. You can kind of tell when she started plotting this shit. When she was disappointed that her Black Excellence series wasn't getting views, but the Umar shit was. Yeah, and that's when she had to come up with some Umar-related content to keep her in the algorithm. Oh, shit. What was that? Oh, crap. I don't know. Do I have I do have it set up. To the next episode, little channel, big voice. We out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the Fitbit. Oh shit, did nobody come to see you old? It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Nip this nigga, spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, oh, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Fool weed, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit.